because it just gives you a link.
Well, that makes sense then. All right, let's get started then. I'm extremely late. Sorry about that.
Everything okay?
What's that?
Everything okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Just personal matters I had to attend to real quick. So last week, you guys traveled to Fenris, homeland of the Gnolls, in search of a pair of goggles, apparently. Unfortunately, not a lot of detail was given as to what they could do, mainly because Granith doesn't have a clue. But upon arriving, you arrived at a harbor town, the only one that it has, because there's very little coastline in this nation. Most of it is inland. And they helped you. They basically drew a map for you and gave you tips on where you should and should not go. First day and night went smoothly. Second day, well, other than the telepathic wolves that were hounding you. Second day, they essentially corralled you in, and by the time that nightfall came, forced you into this strange coliseum, kind of a temple/coliseum mix to it, in which you were prompted so very kindly to enter, and were faced with a giant wolf that you were able to kill. Which also unfortunately landed straight on good old Steamer, who apparently, I have a good authority, has been released from his prison since then. At which point a giant spectral wolf-looking creature emerged from the ground and started snarling and approaching you. And that is where we were. At the moment, it doesn't seem to be attacking you. It seems more just staring at you, sizing you up. So if you want to quickly converse with each other, do any preparation for what might be happening, now's your chance.
We literally have nothing to fight with here, so we're screwed.
Does anybody have anything good left?
I have 3 spell slots, one of higher level, so...
I mean, I'm Steamer Johnson. I'm all good, baby.
I'm not...
Be back whenever you let me.
I'm not low on health, so...
How much HP do you have, though? Aren't you?
10 out of 13.
No. You're
Wow.
not good for you.
Not for my maximum health, I'm not low. Overall, I might as well be dead.
Oh.
Get me up, please. I have health problem.
To be fair, I could probably pee on the ground and do more damage than you can actually take. I'm concerned about your 10 health.
Depends on what Steamer's eating today, but probably.
I don't know if fighting is a good idea, so you probably don't want Steamer to handle this next part.
I would like to be up. I have a health pot on my belt. Just pour it in my stomach.
I guess I'll do that then.
Is
that
someone
allowed
feeding him
you?
a health pot? Yeah.
Why do you smell like lotion?
You can do that. It takes a good long time, slowly circling, just sizing you up. Looking at the dead Fenris. Or sorry, what did I call them? I can't remember. What did I call the wolf race? I can't remember. Did I give them a name?
Fenrir's?
Oh, did I call them that?
I don't know.
Oh well.
Something like that.
Because I remember it was similar
Did you
to
post it
Fenrir
in
right back.
Discord somewhere?
It's 2d4 plus 4, right?
Yeah.
8.
So I am still under the wolf, by the way. I was just fucking with you.
I know.
Okay.
I'm sure you're asking very politely for your friends to get you out.
Yes. Just politely, exactly how Steamer would do it.
Can we, like, wow.
Just make an
Is
athletics
the,
check, whoever wants to try and pull them out.
Is the ghoulish wolf in rotation yet? Like, if we spend an action to get him out, is it going to... Like, is he in turn order yet? Has he been added in?
No,
She will getting smacked.
it's free flow currently.
Do we still have to get Steamer out?
I mean,
Yeah.
you don't
Sure,
have
Ozzy-
to, I guess.
I'm sure Onzi can handle it. No, he's not here, is he?
Nope.
Let's make Onzi handle it.
Oh, wait, is on here yet?
No.
Nope.
So we make that
But
his turn.
the DM's here.
Yeah, he pulls you out, no problem. You're free.
I'm actually going to lock eyes with the beast that's circling us
Okay.
and kind of follow him as he follows us, I guess.
Circling around him.
Yeah. Basically, I'm standing. I mean, I'm standing off to him, like I'd be expected to do at this point.
Sure. At the moment, because you're not stressed, you can move out of the sand pit. I would suggest you do so if you're worried about combat breaking out. Just an FYI.
How far can I move?
As far as you want. Combat hasn't started, technically.
Can I
Okay,
join?
I'm good.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I'll just over here somewhere.
Is this circle? What is this circle?
It's sand that pulls you towards the center where
Yeah.
Echo is.
Oh shit! I actually meant to ask you last week. I was talking to Echo about this. I want to do like the thing in 300 where he slams with the shield and stabs him with the spear. What will I have to do to eventually get to this stage?
There's a feat. I think it's Shield Mastery. It lets you do a bash and then an attack
Okay.
as well.
Okay,
If there isn't one, I'll make one up for you. Because that's how I roll.
Okay. Nice. It's not a right away thing, but eventually I'd like to have that. That'd be a cool thing to do.
Yep.
Because
So-
I am what I am.
After a good 20, 30 seconds pass with this thing just staring each one of you down for a few seconds and also occasionally looking at the crowd, looking at the dead creature, the crowd starts chanting louder and louder, Fenrir Ka, Fenrir Ka, Fenrir Kar. It's just this repeating until it gets to a near fever pitch that's shaking the very ground that you're standing on. Does anyone react to that?
I would like to step closer to the beast.
Okay. He looks at you. What's your intention?
To converse.
He has no problem with that. You can sense it's okay with that, in fact.
Can you understand us?
It nods its head yes.
What
isn't
is
that
your
interesting?
intention with us?
Sorry, that was too many things at once.
I was just saying that was interesting.
What is your intention with us?
And you're screaming this at this point over the sound, the crowd. And eventually it just looks up and it yells, Vokdan. And the crowd just gets silent. Just all the noise stops and they all just stop in anticipation. Staring down at the spectacle.
I ready. That's what I would do.
That's fair. Steamer puts up his spear and shield, bracing for impact, essentially. It then speaks in... Each of you hear a jumbled mix of voices, but the most pronounced one is your native language. So if you're human, it's ancestral. If you are an elf, it is Sylvan. If you are... I'm trying to look at the races.
I would hear Elven.
Yes. Echo, you hear Fae. Can't remember, Dusty. What are you? What's your race?
I am.
You're an actual Daemon, aren't you?
Damon.
Okay, you would hear Infernal. But regardless, that's flavor. But
Well, I'm a Daemon, but I was Elven first.
yeah, you would hear
so-
Elven. It's your original race. You don't hear Mundane, which is the common language, and you also don't hear that strange Vulpin, Volan language that the gnolls and these wolf creatures speak. So probably that no one in the audience can understand what he's saying, but all of you understand it. He says, "You satisfied the blood ritual. Either you or the creature had to die. You prevailed. I will speak truth to each of you, but only to one question. Choose wisely."
One question each or one question in total?
Each, and only something I know.
Oh shit, Steamer's in trouble.
Can we
Maybe-
context about what we're gonna ask?
Absolutely.
I think what is the blood ritual for is probably a really good question.
He just slowly paces over next to the altar and is waiting, and the whole crowd is just silently watching this. You get the feeling
Okay.
that killing the champion very rarely happens, and they're all just kind of stunned at the fact that That basically that this is something rare, and they assume that their god would just come up and rip you to shreds, and the fact that he's not is just very weird. There's like this very awkward silence that's hushed over the crowd.
Could I tell if he would know about the little blue thing in the flesh orb dimension when I was dead?
I don't think that's really
The
important.
underdepth,
No.
you could roll history.
I want to see if because I don't want to waste this,
Throw history.
but I want to try to figure out what it is. So
Give me history. He is a divine. He is a... Okay, backstory. There is a difference between divines and deities, or gods. The divines are essentially avatars. They're immortal, they walk the realm, they mainly stay with the nation that they came from. So this is a deity of the Knolls. So he's mainly found in Fenris, but he will travel outside of the nation when there is need. Divines can be killed, but it is an absolute bitch to do. The gods or deities do not show themselves directly, but they're the thing that Steamer and Echo gets their power from. Clerics are granted special connection to the mist through these gods, which then empowers them and allows them to cast their spells. So he's a divine. He doesn't have the same omniscience or omnipotence that a god does, but he is far stronger than any one of you at the moment, for certain. And he is very unlikely to know things outside of his jurisdiction, which unfortunately, with that low of a roll, you don't know, Valerie. You know he's of the Knolls, you don't know what his specific portfolio is, however.
great.
So, Steamer's an idiot, right? We've all established that. So he's
Yeah.
just gonna yell, "What the hell's a blood ritual for?" Because to him, blood ritual is a resemblance of evil.
Not sure. He says it is to satisfy the hunger of the devourer. Steamer, go ahead and roll religion when he mentions that. You may have heard of that entity before.
You know how bad my religion is?
Not that terrible.
No, not horrible.
The devourer is basically the highest tier god that the Knolls have. They believe that if they do not regularly sacrifice to it, its hunger will become so intense that it will descend to the plane and eat the entire nation of Fenris. So this is one of the blood rituals that is used to keep that god thing satisfied, whatever the hell it actually might be. If it is a god, they usually don't show up for any reason. But it could be some kind of horrible monster that is actually being sustained by these rituals. There's no way to know for certain.
So we just saved all these people, in other words.
You saved
Possibly.
yourselves, because if you were killed, it would be the same thing. It would still be satisfied. Either you or the creature had to die.
So we saved all these people, in other words. Got it, no problem.
Whatever you think, Steamer.
Valerie is going to walk up to him and going to ask him a question, but not quite loud enough for others to hear him. Or her. I can speak.
Oh, a very interesting question. What would he... He'd actually have a really good bonus to that. Damn it. I always mess that up. Echo, you're trying to overhear or oversee?
Yep.
You can't tell what Valerie is saying. She would cover her mouth. And he doesn't have volume control, so he says loud enough for everyone to hear the word no. But that's all you got.
Would he be able to see what I did, though?
Yes. Oh! Yes, he would have seen that, unfortunately. So you weren't able to read her lips or anything. But you did see her at the end of her question. She pointed to the glove, the gauntlet that she's had since you first met her. But to what context, you have no idea.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Valerie's gonna say thank you and walk away. Why? Okay. Did it just go back? That
Did
was
what
a
just go-
weird. I don't know. I tried to do the move thing, and it like made it look like it was doing the original move, and then the other move. It doesn't matter. I'm
Okay.
good. She gave him a nod and walked
Okay.
away. And this
Alonzi's just
region
gonna
is
have to save his question.
Fenrir?
Yes, this is Fenrir.
Okay.
So 3 of you can talk before you ask a question.
Um,
I missed a little bit of
I'll assume we're like conferencing.
Can't hear him for shit.
the question.
Beefcakes, you're super quiet. Is there any way you can up yourself a little bit? I've got
Yeah,
you
you're
at
really
200
low over here.
I've got you at 200%
Can you hear me
Discord.
now?
Yes, much better.
All right. Do you guys have any idea of what kind of good question I should ask? Since I missed a little bit last night.
So Steamer
time.
says, ask him where all the girls are.
Oh, God.
All right, I got one.
You don't want to ask that.
Give him like safe toys. Thank you. That's fine. Go. Just go.
All right, I'm
Um,
ready to ask my question.
Go ahead.
How do you defeat the purple worm?
I was really
hell?
hoping someone would go there. Well done.
Mhm.
He says... He's going to actually give you the creature's name. He says, Veltaurus cannot be killed. Not by you, he is a divine like I am. To survive him, you will need to... And he kind of looks at you for a second, trying to read what the question... Ah, crap. That's not what I meant to do. Not good insight. He says... Most of the creature's offenses are acid in nature. If you can find a way to become resistant or protected to it, you'll stand a much better chance at accomplishing your goal if it involves him.
hmm. I think I'm the only one that still has to go.
Echo does too.
Okay. Um, okay, I'm gonna ask. So, should we expect peace from you and your followers now? Aggression and more followers.
The next blood ritual in this region is in 3 months. If you're still here, you will be treated the same as you were. In the future, watch the moon. When it turns red and he looks up, and as you look up to follow his gaze, it is indeed a very red moon, which is something that doesn't really happen anywhere else other than when you're near or in the nation of Fenris. He continues.
Are we not in a building?
It's an open air building.
Okay.
He then looks back down at you and continues. When the moon turns orange, the blood ritual is near. Just be cautious on those days.
Okay.
Is someone being murdered?
There's a child being tortured.
Sorry.
That's
No
fine.
worries, just wondering.
He then looks to you, Echo, expectantly.
Are you willing to enter a pact with me?
He stares at you, confused. You get the feeling he needs more information before he's willing to consider your question asked.
A pact where where you become my patron, where I give blood and blood will be given.
In exchange for?
In exchange for me to siphon part of your powers.
Why do you seek this from me? Don't you have creatures capable of becoming patrons from your kind?
That's a good question.
Go ahead and roll religion.
I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my roll.
14.
Okay. Yes and no. There are many fairy deities left in the realm because even they can die if their worship runs out or if they're assaulted by another creature of like power. Or sometimes they just disappear on their own. A lot of the human deities over time have just vanished. Still have plenty of followers, no signs of a battle between gods ever happening. They just stop responding, essentially. That said, the fairies do not smile upon drawing power from the divines. They much rather get their power straight from the mist rather than channeling it through any other source. They feel like that is diluting it. Fairy clerics are somewhat rare. Fairy druids are a lot more common because they just pull energy straight through the surrounding climate rather than having to channel it through another being. Warlocks are extremely rare among the fairy kind, so the odds of you convincing one of those gods to enter a pact with you are very low. So it does actually make sense to go to a different source, so to speak.
Yeah. My deities do not enter pacts. They do not believe that strength should be shared in that way.
They are foolish. I have no qualm with this. Just outside of meta wise, what are you looking for? What is your pact going to be? Which type? What's your subclass essentially? I want to make sure that makes sense with this creature.
Warlock, celestial warlock.
Celestial, yes. What boon, blade, book, chain, something else?
1 second. Let me think real quick.
Book is ritual casting. Blade is a bit better offense for melee weapons. And chain is you get a familiar that's a little better than the wizard familiar.
Wait, wizards just get a familiar?
You can get the spell Find Familiar and cast it, and then you get a familiar, yeah.
But then I know that spell forever and it uses a spell slot, right?
Not forever. Once you cast it, it's cast, and until the familiar is killed or dismissed, it's permanent. So theoretically, if you keep them safe,
then
you
I
cast it. No,
I don't have another slot to put another spell in, right?
Oh yeah, it comes back. Absolutely. Whenever you rest, whenever you gain spell slots back, you gain that one back. It's not like X'd out.
Okay, I'm sorry. There's slots. I'm not talking about one of the rechargeable slots that's used to make to use a spell.
If you're a wizard,
about,
you have infinite potential to learn spells. They go in your spell book. You could have every spell in the wizard's list. You have no limit. That's the unique thing about a wizard. They're the only arcane caster that can learn the entire list. It's just very expensive because you have to copy every last one of them down to your spell book, and each one costs a bit of money. So if you find a spell book that has spells, you can learn that.
Got a new thing to add to my list.
But yeah, Echo, which one of those were you thinking?
To tome.
Ritual caster. They're not big into that, but the Celestial makes so much sense that I think that would be acceptable. There might be a flavor where you have to like use blood to write the rituals in, because that's how the tome technically works. But yeah. So he says yes, and he gives you a small purplish blue glowing orb. Looks like a glass orb with this blue. It pulses purple and gets dark, pulses blue, gets dark, and then back and forth. He says, break this when you're ready to make the bond permanent, and I will arrive and guide you through the steps required.
Okay, thank you.
We will resolve Hansi's question when he's actually here. At that point, the creature looks up to the crowd and yells a few words. And like this audible sadness just kind of slowly starts resonating as they realize there's not going to be a butchering of you guys. And the giant gate starts slowly lowering down into the ground again, where it came from. The creature then says again in your native languages all at once, "You are free to go. Stay out of this land during the orange or red moon, otherwise you'll be hunted again."
Orange and red moon.
I'm gonna bow and say thank you for the advice.
Be merciless and hunt well.
You as well.
Yeah, whatever he just said, I'll say back to him.
Okay.
What is the land called?
Fenris.
Orange and I'm sorry, what was the other color?
What?
Orange and red.
What's orange and red?
The moon. Get out here when. Okay, I'm making notes because I will forget.
Probably a good idea. I'm assuming you guys get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
The crowd is still out there, but as you approach them, they very slowly, very hesitantly make space. So you're basically walking through this ocean of wolves and gnolls that understand their deity has spoken and they cannot attack you. So you basically have this very small, tight little bubble around you that you're all walking together. But you do make it through. What's that?
Orb. What's the reaction to the orb that I'm holding
What do you mean reaction?
from the crowd?
Well, are you like walking out, holding it in front of you, going, "Hey, look at this thing," or is it like in your bag?
I'm holding on to it for now.
Interesting. Let me check. I just rolled out. A couple of them notice it. The ones that you realize tend to have more robe-like clothing rather than the leathers that most of the vast majority are wearing leathers and have like crude axes or spears or swords. The few that are holding staves or wands and are dressed in more robe, typical mage caster kind of attire, they just give you a very, very slight head nod as if they understand what you've done and what this process means. Not enough that it's obvious to anyone else, probably because they'd be eaten alive if they were seen acknowledging a non-gnoll in that regard, but they just kind of give you a very slight sign of respect that you've chosen to take that path. But the majority of them have no idea what that is.
Okay.
I mean mug every one of them as we pass them.
Roll mean mugging.
That'd be intimidation, wouldn't it?
Yep. You startle a couple of them that weren't expecting it. Like you get up in their face and they hop back a little bit. You're satisfied.
I don't ask for much.
That's why I love you, Steamer.
A little satisfaction once in a while. That's all I ask for.
So you guys make it through the crowd, no problem. At this point, it's pretty close to midnight. What is your plan?
Rest.
Right here, right next to the Coliseum.
They can't hurt us. Why not?
That's up to you.
Well, I suppose if we are closer to literally their deity that gave them the order,
I mean, if
I
they're
suppose
deed.
that would be a little bit safer.
Wait, let's think like Whisper. No, we should go back to the town.
The town's a day's travel away. Either one is.
Yeah, so, I
Are
mean, let's
we,
just
like,
rest here.
Tired?
I
I mean,
would feel-
kind of.
I've got
probably.
nothing.
I would feel better about going a little.
If you press on for more
Kind
than
of.
24 hours, you'll get a level of exhaustion, which is absolutely horrible.
I'm resting.
Can we maybe get some distance between us and the place of ritualistic blood sacrifice, though?
So here's my worry. We go out in the middle of nowhere, right? Because it's all safe away from the place, right? But now we're dealing with stuff that doesn't listen to the guy in the temple. We know that everybody here listens to the deity, but who knows 20 miles up the road? That's what I'm saying. And I'm in no condition to fight. I'm just saying.
Safety that way.
A sign
I mean,
appears on the road.
I can see where you're making these connections, and I can go with it. I think.
But I'm Steamer Johnson, so I don't really give a damn. Outside of the game, though, that's my thinking.
Can we maybe like journey down the road until we find a good place off the road to
Sure.
camp? Just feel like maybe not right outside of Blood Coliseum.
I'm confusing my games, Whisper. Is this the place that had the house on the side of the road with the bandits, or is that the other game?
No, that was a different game.
Okay. Never mind then. I've got too many going on, man.
It's all good. You
That
guys
was all-
travel, let's say about a quarter mile. You find a nice hill that blocks the side of the temple / Coliseum. So at least it greatly reduces the chanting and screaming that you're hearing coming from there as they continue their blood rituals on themselves, apparently.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Yeah, it's basically all night long.
Oh no.
Wait, Linus wasn't there anywhere? 'Cause I didn't see him.
Linus?
I feel like that's this kind of party.
Let me find out, just for fun. No, he was not there.
Okay. Yeah. So who's gonna take guard first? And I guess at this point, I'll do it
You need 3
Just
watches.
at once.
No. There's
Oh.
three segments. That's the best way. It's the most effective way to make sure everyone gets a full night
Steamer will
rest.
take the first one because that's what Steamer does.
Okay.
I'll take the last one.
Who's in the middle?
I'll take the middle one.
Okay.
What do you want?
I can go middle.
Steamer just laughs.
Okay, the 3 people who are on watch, go ahead and roll perception, please.
I almost rolled persuasion.
You persuade somebody else to take the watch.
Yeah.
Who's in the middle?
One second.
Oh,
You both said you were going to do it. So whoever clicks
yeah.
it first
Sorry,
is
I thought
second.
you meant first roll.
Damn, 19.
All right, Steamer. Nothing happens for the first
Figured.
3 or 4 hours. You go to sleep. Echo. As you're kind of keeping an eye, you're hearing this. So, are you going to stay up also, Henna?
Yeah, I said I would
You and
take
Echo
middle
both.
with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the 2 of you keep hearing this. Eventually, around. It's kind of hard to tell, but 3 or 4 in the morning. You hear this just constant drum beating that gets louder and louder and louder. And you can actually like see the grass, what little bit of dead grass is nearby starts shaking a little bit, and you feel the ground shaking a little. And suddenly there's a loud, almost thunderous clap, and then it's just silent. Echo, you would hear immediately after that something Henna doesn't hear. You hear hundreds of it's faint where you are because you're so far away, but you hear what sounds like the entire crowd just running off, not towards you, thankfully, but a direction basically more or less straight inland. Do you want to investigate or do anything, or just let it go? It doesn't seem to pose a threat to you right now. They're not heading in your direction.
I will relay to Hannah what I heard. And I will say it's probably best if we investigate in the morning.
I agree.
Okay. The rest of the watch goes without a hitch. Valerie, for the morning watch, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary, nothing threatening.
Okay.
I'm assuming we would have told her though, right?
I was gonna say I would ask them if anything happened during their watch.
We would mention that
Okay.
for sure.
All right. Cool.
Does it cause you to do anything, Valerie?
No, not really. I mean, possibly be a little bit more vigilant than I would be before, but
Sure.
that's not to say I wouldn't be.
I won't change the rule. I'm just wondering if you act on it or if you just do what you would have done otherwise, just a little more cautiously.
I'm gonna climb the hill and see what I see. That's what I would do. You said we're behind a hill, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to look in the, I guess, towards the noise they mentioned. Even though I mean, obviously I'm way too late, but it doesn't matter.
Right.
I feel like I'm doing something at that point.
So morning comes, Steamer, you climb the hill, try and see if anything's different. Go ahead and roll perception.
I'm lucky I saw the hill.
The temple is a lot more red than it used to be. Looks like they painted it with something over the night. But other than that, you don't really notice anything that has changed in the distance. Other than the fact there's no gnolls or wolf creatures at all that you can see.
May I also go look over the hill? with
Absolutely.
curiosity?
I'm gonna tell everybody what I saw. So that temple is like red, and everybody's gone, and the party's over.
Same thing. Temple's red.
Oof.
By the way, I did something for you, Whisper.
What'd you do?
I macroed that, so it's easier to use now.
Gosh damn it.
Just for you.
So now that I'm intrigued as to why the temple is red. Can I see if I can figure out from here why it's red?
You can try roll perception. You're too far away to do
Damn it.
investigation. No, you'd have to get closer.
I'm walking to the
Is it-
temple.
Could I tell if it was magical at all?
No, not from this distance.
Wait,
All right.
before I do anything, did we get anything back, or what happened, or?
What do you mean?
So
Oh,
we
yeah,
rested,
full hit
right?
points. All your spell slots are back.
Yay! I'm going to the
Every time
temple.
you get a full rest.
All of our hit points are back.
Yep.
Correct.
Fully healed.
Cool. I have 3 hit points back.
Yes.
Do I have more than 21? How many? What?
Fuck.
Whew, I'm back at 31 hit points.
Oh, I do.
Nice.
That's right. I totally forgot.
I have a question. How does the armor class work in this game? I don't understand it.
AC?
Yeah.
If someone makes an attack roll against you and it's not equal to or greater than your AC.
Okay, it's the same. Okay, I got you. Okay,
Yeah,
we're good.
it's the
Good,
same as
we're good.
defense.
Okay.
And I
I'm
would
not sure-
assume I would assume it like because they're not going to be stupid. Like they're probably going to hit you unless they roll like a 4. Because if my AC is like 14, if they roll like a 4, they probably didn't hit me. But if they roll anything higher, I probably deflected it some way with my AC.
If the attack roll is less than 10, it's assumed that it's just a complete whiff. When it's higher than 10, either your armor or your natural dexterity protected you from it.
All right.
However you want to flavor it.
So Steamer kind of mentions that he's heading towards the temple, but more or less he just starts walking back towards.
Fair enough. Okay. Steamer starts heading in the direction of the temple, which is hopefully abandoned.
So I would like to also check it out, but can I roll stealth to see if I check it out? Maybe
You can.
I'm not gonna just go charging in. Apparently,
Henry's
I am
very
just gonna go
quiet.
charging in. Yes, I go charging in. I lied.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna go with him,
Okay.
and I'm probably not gonna.
Oh my god! Because it doesn't matter.
be stupid.
Valerie is ninja.
I am a shadow in the daylight.
So upon noticing her
I'm
going
gonna leave
stealth,
them alone.
Steamer comments, "I like hard to get." Woo!
This is why you need Mage Hand to slap him from a distance. It's a very weak slap, but it works. Is everyone else following? Echo, Dusty?
Yeah.
Okay. When you get there,
Roll
yeah,
investigate.
from the smell and the remains of many gnoll, wolf, and other race corpses, it is not paint, nor was any magic necessary to paint the place. It is in fact just a bunch of gore that's been sprayed all over the walls, and especially inside. The inside is completely covered in it.
This might be an odd question, but is there any loot?
You can roll
That's kinda where
investigation
I'm
to
from.
find out.
You don't want me to roll? Yeah, good job.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll just to
The
see what
question
happens.
is she gonna share with you?
Chat. What? What? Shouldn't have to off on my
Apparently
own.
she is.
I'm gonna roll this as well because I'm looking for any magic stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
How does Valerie
Can I
feel
also
about
roll
rolling
magic
well
stuff?
twice in a row? No, Take what you get.
I just want to mention you just wasted all your rolls for the next 2 games, so good job.
Echo, are you? Yeah. Echo, are you wading into the pile of gore? We all know this greedy bastard's going in, so I got to roll for him. Okay, Echo's doing it too, so everyone's going in there, looking around. There are many sets of essentially very crude leather armor and studded leather armor. They're completely soaked in blood and gore, but if you don't mind that, there you go. There's also many pieces of essentially very crude swords, spears, axes, maces, shields, a few other weapon types. But again, they're so crude and so disgusting at this point. There's no way any reasonable merchant would buy them. Let me see what everyone actually got. Henna and Valerie would each individually find, and Elnzy too, would find, I'm going to say a total of 5 gold each. You each find that, just small change that you're able to find. A few silver here, a gold piece there.
Okay.
Steamer, with his nice critical roll.
Yeah.
In the far corner, you find a body that's less savage than the rest. It's obviously a, what race do I want to use for this? I want to say kindred just to be an asshole, but there's no way a kindred is here. I'm going to go with human, because they're everywhere. Human who's just been clawed a few times and thrown into the corner. But he looks like a merchant. He's got a bag, like, stuffed on his back, like one of those traveler backpacks.
Sure.
That was not spotted by anyone because he was jammed so far up the corner and then got covered in a little bit of gore, but you were more than happy to go digging through that stuff. Inside the bag, you find a letter, a sealed letter. It's got an actual official-looking seal on it, so that may or may not change your decision on if you want to open it. But it is addressed to someone whose name I'll give you in a minute. I don't have it off the top of my head.
Okay.
You also find a mace that has runes on not the wooden part, but the metal spiky bit on the top. It has some runes carved on it. They look kind of crude. It's not a professional. It looks like someone may have carved them in with a knife or some other sharp implement. Might be magical. That's usually a good sign that someone has at least attempted to enchant the item before. You also find a nice hat with a feather in it.
What the hell?
Because why not?
As much as I want to wear that hat, I can't.
You don't want a pimp hat?
I would love to be a pimp hat, but I can't. I just can't. It doesn't match with my outfit.
Does it come
That's
with a
true.
cane?
You'd have to cover your beautiful hair.
Well, I also had a big helmet on. So to be
him looking at that.
to be comical, I take the dead human's hand. I'm like, no, don't hit me. I'm all trying to be funny in the corner with the dead body. Because there's something, actually kind of wrong with humor.
Valerie, you most certainly noticed that. Actually, with your rolls, Valerie and Henna, you're the only ones who really noticed that. He's doing this.
He's trying to hit himself with a mace?
No,
I'm
I'm-
a dead corpse. He's like pretending like the corpse is trying to attack him.
Basically, he's trying to be funny.
Is it possible for me to sneak up behind him and scare the bejesus out of him?
Roll stealth.
I mean, she still had her stuff from earlier, didn't she?
Yeah, which is even worse. I was giving you your second shot.
Oh.
Within 15 feet of getting towards him, I mean, goes through so much gore, you're like cracking ribs and splushing. Like it's up to your halfway up your shins. Like, you guys are all going to need a freaking foot bath after this. It's
Lord.
disgusting. It's a lot. It's a freaking lot of gore. Mainly because you're wading through this large temple area. You're going to have to step in a few ripped apart bodies in order to get to do a full search of the area, which you guys did. But yeah, unfortunately, he does hear you and looks over. And you notice right in the middle of attacking yourself with a dead body that Henna is apparently trying to come towards you.
Okay. You brought this on yourself, okay? So Steamer stops and looks at her and says, "Hey, a threesome."
Oh my.
Abandoning side quest and moving on.
I'm gonna walk over to Dusty and like throw the mace at him, not at him, but like toss it and
Right.
ask him what is this? What does it mean? What's the funny thing to the side?
Let me roll Arcana.
Well, I guess as a paladin, I would know there are runes, right? But I don't know what they say.
As a paladin, you would know that they are runes.
Okay.
Dusty, they are runes. You would need detect magic or what the hell's the other spell?
Identify?
There's a spell. What is it? What did you say, Echo?
Identify?
Thank you. You need one of those two spells to identify for sure. But this does look like a crude attempt to enchant a weapon. But the only way to know for certain is detect magic or identify.
Okay. So I could not check that with my Arcana?
No.
I'm gonna look over and
If
say
it was properly done, like if this was an official enchantment that you've seen or heard of, yes. But because this is novice work, you can't be certain with Arcana.
So since I have it in my possession, would I keep it in my possession then?
Do you want to try to keep it in your possession? I don't advise it.
I don't.
Just hand it back to me.
I'm gonna look over and go, hey Steamer, smack a corpse with it.
Oh, gladly.
I hand the mace back to Steamer.
You're gonna try to keep my mace. What the hell?
I was going to.
So I don't have anything up for this mace. So how do you want me to roll an attack? I guess I wouldn't have to, right? They're not moving or anything.
So my thinking is, smack a corpse with it and see what happens to the corpse.
Or me, right? Got it.
What does your weapon use? Is strength based? I'm pretty sure your spear is strength.
Charisma.
Right?
Charisma.
Oh fuck. Is it every weapon
Talk
you have
to
that
it
uses
soothingly.
charisma?
I couldn't hear you.
Is every weapon you use charisma, or is it just a special one? Maybe Echo has to answer that for me.
My crossbow uses charisma as well.
It's every weapon.
Every weapon he wields immediately uses charisma.
Yeah, pretty much.
Isn't he a blade lock? Isn't that where he's getting that from?
Hexblade, yeah.
I thought only specific. Oh no, it's just not two. They changed it. That's right. Okay. Yeah. So just roll with your spear because it'll be the same result.
Okay. Yeah, we get to watch an awesome graphic now.
Also, I need to know how close everyone is to Steamer as he does this.
I'm halfway across the room, which is why I turned over
Okay.
and went,
How far is everyone
hey
else from him?
Steamer, smack it.
I am probably. I don't know how far was he when you threw that at me.
Probably 5 or 10 feet, because anything else would be considered an attack.
Okay, then I am 10 feet.
And you handed it back to me, so there's that. You're getting hit, buddy.
I didn't notice, so I'm wherever you want me to be.
I'll say you're out of the blast range. Anyone
I like how you
else wanna
said
be
blast
close?
range.
Assuming after I said that, everyone else is going to put themselves further away, even if they weren't intending on it.
Yeah, so I was actually 20 foot back from the blast range.
From yourself, yes. You could have thrown it.
Nope, I didn't though.
We got a mace, so it is.
You know,
No, it's a
because
simple
Stewart's
one.
not bright, so.
Roll 1d6 plus charisma.
Well, 1d6 plus, what is my charisma? 3, that's not horrible. Oh, unless I get a really good roll.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry, eating something. So as you swing this, as you swing down the mace, you feel your hand start shaking a little bit as it gains momentum until it hits the corpse. And then you hear this, everyone hears this very loud gong sound as a shockwave erupts from the mace right on the point of impact. Steamer, I need you to roll a strength save, please. No, I'm sorry, constitution save.
Even better. If it rolled good.
You take 1 point of, that would be sonic damage, or sorry, thunder damage, and are blasted 5 feet away from the mace. You're also head to toe completely covered in gore. Dusty, you are like splattered with gore head to toe. You look like someone just took a red paintball gun and just fucking unloaded on you, except there's also chunks in it. Everyone else is far enough away that you don't really get splashed.
I'm going back to that awesome fucking mace.
But yeah, as you walk back, you actually notice that there's a very nice looking 5 foot circle of gore free zone because it was blasted everywhere else. So apparently, when this is used, it emits a thunderous shockwave that hits the user, but anything within 5 feet as well. It also would have done that extra damage to your target, of course.
Now I want to throw it and see what it does.
Okay,
Oh, good
where are you throwing
lord.
it?
I'm throwing away from the group.
I assume you're gonna go, hey guys, watch out, and then
No.
throw it.
Because I'm not even concerned about you all right now.
Okay.
Sorry.
Roll
Timur's an
your,
idiot, dude.
roll your attack again.
By the way, just as a side note, I'm writing letters right now to a ton of people for reasons, and I just wrote one to someone living in Sparta, Missouri.
Nice!
Oh, awesome.
Oh, what a build-up for what a letdown.
For the roll, you mean?
Nope, Sparta, Missouri.
Yeah, the other half would have... Yeah, you gotta end that a little stronger, but that's still pretty cool. I didn't know there was a Sparta, Missouri.
He just said, "This is Sparta, Missouri."
Sparta? Oh,
So
Missouri.
you put your full charisma somehow. You're like talking to this mace as you're preparing to throw it, because how the fuck else do you attack with charisma? And you send this sucker sailing like 40, 50 feet. Unfortunately, it doesn't emit the shockwave when it hits.
So I gotta take damage to do damage. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm gonna go pick it up
It
and put it in the
also
bag.
didn't hit anything. It like hit the floor soundly. There wasn't a target there, so it might have to actually hit a valid target in order to go
Well, hold
off.
on, hold on. We're in a building, right? Did
Yes.
it not hit the wall?
Well, you said it was full of gore everywhere, so it didn't hit anything?
No
Okay.
full corpses.
Oh.
You have to hit your intended target. That's the way magic items tend to work. You're
Okay.
being a paladin. You're familiar enough to know that if you shoot a magic arrow, it tends to not do anything unless you actually hit what you intend to hit. Same thing with melee weapons.
All right, I'm gonna go pick it up, and as I'm picking it up, I'm gonna say, "Your name is Susan," and I put it in my backpack.
Okay, add Susan.
I guess I'll give you later on how to do the stats on it.
No, just add Susan. I'll add. It's 1d6. It's a 1d6 weapon. That's the base damage. It also does 1d6 thunder damage in a 5-foot area of effect.
That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
What's the area of effect? I'm sorry.
5 foot. Anything adjacent to your target, which unfortunately means you if you're using it in melee.
Meh.
There's also the letter in the hat if anyone wants to inspect or do anything with those items. Of course, Steamer has to tell you it has them.
The letter?
Yeah, there was a sealed letter with an official-looking seal on it, and it is addressed to
Be back in half a second.
let me throw a name in here.
I already put that in my backpack, by the way.
Apparently, Sir von Stein.
Is Steamer are you wearing your
Susan.
What's that?
I said, Steamer, are you wearing your backpack?
I am.
Oh, okay.
The new backpack or the old one? Or that one? Are you taking the backpack? I mean, it's got a little bit of gore on it, but it's a good traveler's backpack.
Is it better than the one I have? I mean, is there a way for it to be better than the one I have? I mean, I thought backpack's just a backpack.
It's a merchant's backpack, so odds are it has a lot more capacity. It's built specifically to take large loads long distances without fatiguing the user.
God, I hate thinking like Steamer.
Damn it!
Steamer, your spear is macroed wrong
Why?
because it's using strength instead of charisma.
It is.
My sphere is?
Yeah, it's only
Yeah.
+4. Either that or
Oh,
Susan's
I
way
see
too
it.
high.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, fix it when you get a chance. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You should know that by now. Just fix it. You know, just do your thing.
I don't have
No, him.
access to. Okay.
BRB.
It's
I
using-
just changed charisma. I just changed it. Like
Oh,
literally
you
just
did it? Susan
Yeah.
the maze.
All right. I'm going to bring
think-
this on myself and ask Steamer, can I take a look at that letter that you packed in your bag?
If you don't open it, because it wouldn't be honorable to break the seal.
Right.
I know. He just said honorable. Ironic, isn't it?
So I'm gonna risk it. So I'm gonna take it out and examine the out. What do I see on the outside of it? Do I need to roll for investigate or?
Yes, you need to roll. There's no culture skill in this game, damn it. So it would be history.
Arcana? History.
It's history. Steamer, can you roll Susan the mace real quick? And then roll damage.
What's history? Oh, here's history.
Oh, that's wrong. My bad.
Just click the name.
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm trying to get the 1 plus 3 plus 2. I'm trying to get the secondary damage to show up as well. Maybe I did it wrong. What was your roll with?
You can take the second thing.
Oh, I didn't take it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Could you do it one more time, please?
Yep.
Just do both. Roll, make the attack, and immediately do the damage. I just want to... There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, the second one's Thunder. That's all creature. And I even added the tooltip for you, so there you go. There's Susan.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a lot. Fucking dead. Jesus.
I think will hurt a little bit if you hit with it. You have no idea what the signet is from. Unfortunately.
Alright, I'm gonna like hold edges, sneeze, and as I'm sneezing.
Oh, don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
Like, oh, dude, sorry.
Steamer roll insight to see if you can detect what she's doing before she does it. Nope. So you're ripping it open? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, dude, sorry.
Yeah, this farewell.
And I'm gonna be like, well, since it's open, like.
So she broke it, right? But she hasn't opened it yet?
No, she hasn't read it yet.
I'm snagging it out of her hands and like basically not pushing her down, but like you just aggressively taking the letter back.
Okay. Are you gonna
Very.
What? Oh, sorry, my laptop
That's
freaking
okay.
out.
So basically, I'm aggressively taking the letter back before you have a chance to open it.
Spoil sport.
Okay, she's
I
not
am
going
a
to fight, so you have it back.
I am a paladin. I mean, what the hell do you want from me? So now I gotta do a broken seal. See? Now I gotta update my inventory.
I can fix the scale if it's fixed.
Do any wizards have mending? Because that would fix it.
No, but I have a forgery kit. I feel like I could handle it.
Oh,
would
good,
have glue
yeah,
in
good
it.
looking anywhere near it now.
Yeah, that would have some glue and some things that would help you reseal the letter that's been opened.
I can reseal it if you want, but maybe we should read it first.
I have mending.
Mending would repair it perfectly.
Do you have to touch it? You have to have it in your hand to
You
do
have
it?
to touch it.
Nope.
You don't trust Echo?
Nope.
Okay.
Basically,
So-
this is his personal side quest now to return this letter to its rightful owner.
Okay. That's fair
Do you
enough.
even know who the rightful owner is?
Nope.
Yeah, you do.
Then how are you going to return it?
It's addressed
do know
to Sir von Stein. That's all you know.
Okay.
Maybe if you open it up, you find a lost wallet and you open it up to driver's license belongs to, or the carriage license in this case belongs to.
Can you give me the
If
name
you
in
open
chat?
her-
Mm-mm. happening.
It's above your original,
Okay, I see it.
right below your spear.
Yeah, that's the name.
Can
of
I
the
still have it in my hand and he can do mending that way?
Yes, he doesn't have to. He just needs to touch it. He doesn't need to
Okay.
have possession of it.
So I'm gonna take it out and hold it in my hand, but I'm gonna stare at him in the eyes. I swear to God, dude. It's not a personal thing at this point, but a certain person in our group, as he turns around and looks at her.
Are you casting mending on Echo?
Yep, I'm casting mending on it.
Yeah.
Just nice and easy.
The terror is perfectly mended.
I don't like her anymore.
That's bad for Valerie.
Wait, what?
It wasn't Valerie.
No, it wasn't Valerie. It's in-
I was just saying, the hell
No,
did
I
I
know.
do?
No, that's what I'm saying. There's only one lady left
Oh.
that Steamer likes.
Okay. Oh, I get it. It's bad for Valerie.
Mhm.
Oh.
It's good for Henna. She found a way out.
Oh, damn.
Okay, what else are you guys doing here?
I want to check out the hat.
Sure, if I'll let you.
Too bad.
Steamer, would you let me look at the hat, please?
He says only if you'll wear it.
I thought Steamer declined the hat anyway, didn't
No, I declined wearing it.
He just took it.
Yeah, I don't want the hat. You guys can have the hat.
Sure, I'll wear the hat.
So help me God, if there's a letter in that hat.
Roll what? I'm just kidding. It doesn't do anything other than make you feel less awesome looking. Because I mean, look at that guy. He's awesome. With a weird hat with a feather, less awesome.
Steamer is rolling laughing. It's like the whole highlight of his day now. Like he's totally forgot the whole issue. It's not even an issue anymore. Just made up for it. Like he's over laughing, like ridiculously laughing. You know what I mean? Like it's really not that funny, but to him it is.
Like it almost sounds like he's putting effort into laughing.
Right, but no, he actually finds it extremely humorous. It's just not to you guys. It's not that funny. You know what I mean?
I'm tempted to make you roll athletics or fall into the muck, but I'm not going to make you do that.
He's already covered. How much more? How much?
Oh, that's true.
worse could
Actually,
it be?
Steamer's completely soaked in it, so it wouldn't even matter.
Nope. And he doesn't care. So there's that.
That's fair.
So the hat doesn't do anything to him?
Nothing noticeable.
Okay, can I ritual cast detect magic?
Yes, you can.
Sit down
Sure.
cross-legged in the
I
muck
assume
and
you
go,
do so.
Yep,
Wait, what class are you? I can't remember.
I'm a cleric.
Cleric. Yes, yeah, you can. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, clerics and wizards are the one to get ritual casting, right?
Yeah.
Because only certain classes start with it. So yeah, the hat is not magical, unfortunately. The mace
Okay.
obviously is, but you didn't need me to tell you that.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything within 30 feet that's magical?
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Besides
if you're
the
gonna start searching
mace.
the ground.
Investigation.
No, nothing you can find.
Okay. So it's just a frilly hat. Nice. Wonderful. I don't want this.
Don't you feel foolish?
The steamer says, but you look so good in it.
Quite.
Yeah, Anzi says, I'll take it.
I feel
So-
like Ansi needs to wear it for the rest of the time that he's not here.
I'm gonna add it to his equipment list, yeah.
It has to be on his head so steamer can laugh at him, but he doesn't know why.
Yes. Agreed.
Yes. I mean, since he looked at my penis and all, I feel like I owe him one.
Exactly. Are you gonna hand it to him?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We're gonna call it frilly hat. And I'm gonna add equipped.
Did Auntie ever found out that I had like drawn a dick on him when
Nope,
ritual?
I don't remember.
Okay.
nope.
All
You
right.
hinted around it, but
I
nobody
remember
ever said
you telling
anything.
him. I remember you telling him.
Out of
Oh.
character, I thought. I
don't
didn't
know.
think it was in character.
Oh, I tried to get him to check, but I think he did.
Yeah, I don't think he ever did either.
There you go. He's got a frilly hat, and it's currently he's wearing it. Okay. What are you guys doing now?
I'm
down
gonna
in
get out of
California.
the muck and see if I can get this stuff off me because
Yep.
you.
Okay. Does anyone have prestidigitation?
Have what now?
Have what?
Prestidigitation. It's a spell.
It's a spell that you can just go. The muck's gone.
Yeah.
And it's a cantrip, so you can do it for all 6 of us.
Yeah, if you're nice.
Oh,
I don't think anyone
Who the
has
hell
it,
would who the hell would take that?
I mean, you could do other things like.
No, the best use I've ever heard of is there right at the beginning of a campaign there was this wizard who was like pouring blood and a whole bunch of other ingredients on a table, and one of the characters, because it's like a plot point, you're not supposed to be able to stop him. He runs up and says, "I cast prestidigitation to clean the table," and the DM was like, "Fuck it, okay, what do you guys want to play now? This is done." He didn't have any explanation. It was great.
Wow.
Anyways, so yes, they can break campaigns, but other than that, not very many uses.
I'm gonna go with no, I don't have that.
No, no one has that,
I
I'm pretty
know.
sure, so you guys are just gonna have to stay mucky.
If we find a river,
I was
Valerie's
gonna say
gonna take
there is a
quick
river
rinse of her feet.
nearby, and Henna would have no problem getting you to it as quickly as possible.
yeah.
So you guys do go. The river's a little bit muddy. It's like a little bit on the brown side, but it
Steamer
doesn't.
jumps in.
Like Henna goes in and inspects it, and it's,
bloody.
it certainly doesn't look like it's poisoned or anything that will harm you if you drink it or if you touch it.
All right, I'm gonna stick my feet in and clean off the
Okay.
blood and guts.
I'm gonna have to go pretty far in there since I got splashed.
Yes, yes.
Everywhere.
It's not coming out of your robes or whatever your outer layer of clothing is. That's permanently stained red.
So your robes are now red.
And Steamer's hair is now stained red.
Yes.
Steamer is a ginger.
Yeah, I feel like Steamer's getting a haircut.
Then you
I
can
mean, I
wear
could
the
shoot
hat.
a fireball at your head if that's what you'd like.
I'm gonna pass on that one. As silly as that sounds.
It's just an offer.
Uh-huh.
That's what ice knives are for. You just got to be very careful with the aim.
To be
I
fair,
have
since
that. I think so.
You guys do the best you can to clean off. Obviously, blood stains pretty damn quickly, so anything.
but I
that
have
isn't
chainmail
metal-
on, so
Yeah, anything that
okay.
isn't mail. So your clothing underneath probably has some red speckles on it. Anyone who's not wearing metal armor, your boots at least are stained at this point. You also have noticed as you turn around
right back.
to go back to the trail that you've left a trail of bloody footprints heading over to this river.
So I'm gonna suggest that away
Well-
before exiting the stream.
You cut
if
out.
We're all still nasty.
Well, no, I mean all the wet blood is removed from your clothing, so you won't be leaving a trail anymore. Not once you get
Okay.
dry, and it's a pretty
I-
warm
I-
day, so that shouldn't take long.
Can I I don't know, can I intentionally make efforts to not to cover our tracks away from the river? Just
Yeah, no problem.
giant bloody
Go
mess
ahead and
to the
roll
river?
survival.
Okay. I don't need that to come back and
Ow.
apparently I do need that to come back and bite me.
Nope, that's a crit fail. So no. You try your best, but you just cannot find an effective way to do it without slowing down immensely. So you abandon the effort after some time.
Okay.
So that was the route you took to get to the river took you a little off course, but if you just trek on, you can get to the next apparently city before nightfall, but just barely at this point.
I guess we should get heading out, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, again, whoever's leading, give me a perception roll for the day, just keeping on guard. I assume that's going to be Hannah. But it can be
Leading
anyone.
or-
Because I rolled so well today.
Trailblazer. Whoever's the Trailblazer. You don't notice anything out of the normal. Luckily, no threats. Also, no wolves all day long, so that's... They have apparently honored their divine's wishes and have left you alone.
Well, a lot of them are dead now, too.
Yes, there's quite a few of them that are corpses now. So you get to the city, and it's a city proper. I mean, just from the look of it from the distance, there's got to be several thousand people living there. It's a little bit higher quality than the previous places you've been. The huts are a little bit better, like most of them are made of wood that looks like it was imported from somewhere else. But the outskirts still have those same kind of mud and stick thatch work kind of huts. As you approach the wall, which is a bunch of basically pikes sticking outward, it's not a wall, but more of like I don't know, it looks more like an orc village if you played World of Warcraft or something like that, with all the spikes sticking out.
Right.
But yeah, as you approach, a couple guards, they're all wearing uniforms, so you assume they're guards for the city. They just approach and say in mundane, "What are you here for, travelers?"
All right, I've returned. What city are we at? I assume we started walking to a city.
Sorry, what?
Sorry. I had to go for a second. We walked to a city.
Yeah, you made it to the next location without any incident.
All right, cool.
Who has the most, charisma or persuasion or whatever?
Probably
Not
the
I have
paladin.
charisma. I have charisma out the ass.
I have charisma pretty high as well.
Please don't use that.
Literally,
Too
he'd like
late.
you to
I'm
take a
already
look
rolling
at
my
it.
ass. Rolling my ass.
No ass charisma.
What do you want me to say to him?
Just tell them that we're travelers who see a safe place to.
I don't know what she said.
I said, tell him we're. Am I muted? No.
They keep
Traveler,
breaking up.
tell him we're travelers who seek a safe stay for the.
It's like he did exactly the same exact spots again.
travelers. We're travelers seeking safe stay at an inn. Is that correct?
All the things she just said.
You didn't
Well,
even need to roll charisma. They're not gonna jump you. You
No,
tell
I'm
them,
gonna-
you're just.
Good.
They said the gnolls then respond saying, "Of course you're travelers. We mean, what are you doing in the city? Do you have business here, or is this just for pleasure?"
Pleasure.
Fine. Confine your stay to a couple days, but while you're here. Welcome. And hunt safely.
I'm gonna kind of hint to him like, so where's all the party places for the females?
That you'll need to roll persuasion for.
He did.
No, he rolled charisma. Persuasion hopefully has a bonus on
Oh. Gotcha.
God damn
it.
it!
Wow.
When it matters, right?
He says, yeah, when it matters, exactly. He says he gives you the locations of two hotspots that he says are entertaining at least to frequent, and he goes there often in order to seek female accompaniment.
Nice, thank you.
Of course.
Even though I feel like they're whorehouses.
I don't know how picky Steamer is. We'll have to find out.
Is that not what you asked for?
No, it's not what he meant, but that's how it came out. That's fine. That's how I wanted to play out.
Yep.
So I guess we enter the town, right?
He also does point out to a nearby inn. He gives you locations to it. He says it's not really... If you're looking for something finer, just go down to the center of town when the buildings stop being made from mud, and you'll find several inns on that outer ring where that happens. Otherwise, there's a really nice inn that's quite affordable and safe, given where you are.
All right, I'm going to the middle of town because, you know,
Yeah,
I have eye
it's
taste.
night at this point. You guys need to find somewhere to rest. So it's up to you where you go.
I'm going to head to the middle of town where the nicer places are.
Okay, everyone following?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. You get there, you find, well, as you walk by the inn he pointed you towards and suggests you go to, you see the name, the Diseased Calf, and you're like, glad I'm passing. Keep going.
Wow.
You have a few, Knoll, like younger or kind of, like the younger or older Knolls come up to you every once in a while begging for change. Does anyone provide any, and how much do you do? Like a couple copper would take care of them for days. That's just
How many are there? How many do I encounter?
You don't. I can't tell you up front. I can tell you.
Okay.
How
See my hands
how
out
generous
too,
are you
like-
willing to be, and then I'll tell you how many there were total. If
What
you
what
remember.
age are they?
You can roll history to see how well you understand gnolls and how they age. Their
I'm
race
giving us
is
five copper to people.
All right,
Okay.
Steamer puts his 2 copper back up because screw that.
you can't really tell. I mean, they're shorter than the rest, but like specific age range, you have no idea.
Okay, but so they are not. They're some juvenile.
A couple of them are like really old, like wizened, gray-furred adults, but the rest look like they're probably orphans.
Okay.
I
Are we
say-
passing any merchants?
Not at the not in the middle of the night, no.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I asked one of them, probably one of the older people, I'll give you 10 copper if you can toll an old man where you can get some good hash.
Wow.
Of course. And he's more than happy to identify the shop and says, "It's actually open all night. I can take you there if you wish."
Please do.
Wonderful.
Dusty's getting robbed.
And Dusty is going along with an older, I'll say it was one of the beggars. Is that what you wanted, or just an older anybody?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, it was the first of the old beggars. He kind of, you got that little smell, that very familiar smell off of him, and you're like, this guy knows where the shit is, and it turns
Yeah,
out he does. So Dusty has gone off by himself, along with an old beggar, to find his vice. Is anyone going with him, or are you guys just going to trust him to find you at some point?
I've never
the fact
enjoyed
that
the
he's
smell, so I'm not going
Always
near it.
Stoned, so...
Yeah, I'm not interested in that at all. So I'm going to go towards where they, what I am assuming is a nightclub.
Right. Anzi decides to go with Dusty and says that they'll try to find you later, hopefully. Just go to the first... Go straight. He basically points straight down the road you're currently on. The first inn, past where it's all mud, like he said, we'll expect to find you there. And then he goes running off after Dusty to catch up with him.
Alright.
So the rest of you continue down the road. By the way, there were 8, Valerie, so go ahead and deduct that proper amount.
Alright, sounds good.
The last of which, as you're getting closer, you can see this very noticeable boundary where these mud patchwork houses turn into the nice wooden ones. The kid says, what was he gonna say?
Which kid?
The last one that you meet. The one closest to that boundary where...
Are they still, like, leading us?
No, none of them were leading or coming with you. They just accepted it and thanked you and then wandered off, except for this one. He says that he actually has connections to... Basically, he says he knows people. He has a network of other kids that he knows, and if you need anything, and he kind of gives you that look like unsavory stuff, but not spoken. He says to come find you here anytime tomorrow. He'll help you find what you need.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask him.
I'll give him a small nod.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask him. We've heard stories about an interesting.
You cut out, but I think you said hole.
Yes.
Yes, the void, the pit, the abyss. What about it?
Wouldn't
Good.
you
They
or
call
any of your-
it the void.
the void? Wouldn't you or any of your friends be interested in being a tour guide for my friends and I tomorrow?
Absolutely
Okay.
not. It's covered in creepy revenants. We're not going there.
Could you tell me anyone who would be willing to?
Yes, I'll have him meet you here. What time would you like to see him?
7 a.m.-ish?
Dawn. That sounds great.
Dawn.
When the
Dawn.
sun's up, he'll be here waiting. Don't make him wait too long. He's very grouchy when he's made to wait.
How will we know it's him?
He'll be wearing something very eccentric and inappropriate for the journey.
Sounds good.
You'll be able to
Change
tell.
specific.
Steamer's like, sounds great. All right,
So
thank you. And then I'm gonna flip them out. Let me see what I have with me. I think I have a silver or something. Let me pull up my.
Am I with you guys, or did I go to the whorehouse? Because I really did interact with this little kid
For
for
a
a
long
second.
time.
So I'm gonna flip them a few silver.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Give me a shot at it. I'll kill all your players.
No, you won't.
Wow.
What's
Uh,
wrong?
I'm logging out. I'm sick. The hell?
Which one's which?
Don't kill my player.
This one says Dan. Okay, that's mine. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I had to fight to get you a straw.
Fuck's sakes.
So what? We get punished because you the fight for a straw?
Yep.
What the hell?
All right, you're all dead.
Not Hannah.
Reroll.
Damn, I don't want to live in your house. Holy crap!
I'm sorry, don't want
That's
to
pretty serious for a straw.
That straw's made of gold.
I'm sorry. So what did you say, Hannah? I missed it.
Oh, I said I give him a few silver for his trouble.
How many?
3.
Okay,
I don't
course.
quite understand conversion rates on.
that's fine. That's like a couple months of living wage for an urchin like him, so he's exceptionally
Okay.
happy.
Are we going off of the 10 for the next one or 100 for the next
10.
one? Okay.
It's 10. You didn't just give him like 400 copper or anything. But no, a couple copper pieces will keep an impoverished person alive for about a week. That's
So is that
typical.
like the equivalent of like slipping him a 20?
Modern day, it's a silver is probably 50 to 100 bucks.
Okay, I'm okay with it.
It's not a bad amount.
Don't get me wrong, I'm rich.
But anyways, yeah, and he, as you give him the money, he says, the other offer still stands. If you need anything else, I'll be here all day tomorrow waiting. He just kind of nods at you all and then scampers off.
That's really strange, actually.
He doesn't hear you and just walks off.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, you guys get in the area proper, and unfortunately, as fate would have it, there's... Yeah, I get that. There are 2 inns right next to each other, right as that nice boundary occurs.
So we're in the rich neighborhood?
Yes. One is the squishy pillow. The other one is the bent knee.
So we have either the squishy pillow or the bent knee.
The
To be
bent-
fair, both of these have high interest for Steamer. I'm just saying.
Captain Johnson, yes. The bent knee, you get the feeling from the manservant looking person that it's meant to be like, we will serve you on bent knee level of comfort. And shut up, steamer.
Oh, these are not the inns that we're going to. This
Please
is
tell me
steamer.
that someone's making a blowjob joke.
Yes.
Yes, that you picked up on the social cues.
She
Congratulations.
can't hear you guys. She can only hear me.
Steamer is only snickering. He's not saying anything.
So,
But anyways,
question:
Go
do
on.
I get
What'd you say?
my weed?
We're
In
gonna
time.
find out
In time.
once they choose an inn.
Ah, do I want squishy pillows or bent knees? It's so hard to decide.
Go for the boobs.
I know, I hear you, but I'm not sure to do the decision-making process.
Okay, I'll let you guys sidebar.
Roll-
If you really need to, you can go to a different
Roll a
channel.
1d10.
I don't feel like we have to go to a different channel.
I know. Dusty. So you get to this rundown looking hut, and you walk in through the beaded whatever the hell it's called. The beaded curtain, there it is. Making a nice rattling. This knoll just kind of springs to life from apparently he had fallen asleep on his table. And just kind of gives you a smile, and then he just kind of starts wobbling from side to side for a moment until the other knoll comes up and slaps him in the face and says, "Customer." Oh, yes. Finest grasses and weeds and herbs, and what do you want?
Well, you said finest grass, weeds, and herbs, so show me what you got.
What's your price range, and what kind of effect are you looking for? And I'll tell you what he's got. I'm not going to make up a bunch of damn names. I'm not your monkey.
Kind of like a indica, I guess.
I don't know anything about this topic.
Okay, so
Who's
more of
inhaling
like
their
a
microphone?
relaxing.
A relaxant? They've got
relaxing.
several that would specialize in that. Anything from a copper for a decent sized bag to, I'll say, a silver for a more respectably small sized bag. Obviously, the quality is very different between these samples, and they've got a couple in the middle.
Can I get 1 silver of the sleeping kind and 1 silver of the more energizing one?
You want the high quality versions or the really shitty bargain basement?
The high quality.
Yeah, you've got enough for, like, I'll say 5 doses of each. Yeah, he sells it, and you do a quick inspection. Go ahead and roll investigation just to verify this guy isn't selling you poison.
Shit, that's the good stuff.
You are not familiar with anything in these bags, but you just do a quick smell, and it doesn't smell like anything toxic. Like, you've smelled some really bad stuff before, and this doesn't have that same kind of astringent, like acidic burns in your nose as you sniff at odor. So you believe he's at least being honest and not going to kill you with whatever it is he just sold you.
Alright, so I buy 2 of those
Okay.
for 2 silver.
Yeah, mark off 2 silver and just go add 5 doses of the relaxant and the sleep aid, essentially. Or energizing and sleep. And as you guys return back to the main path, you and Anzi, and walk, you come to the same conundrum. I don't think that the 4 of them stood outside for the half an hour it would have taken for your detour to catch up with them, trying to figure out which inn to stay in. In fact, I think Steamer Johnson's probably in an entirely different location at this point, looking for some ladies.
Yep.
So which inn do you want to go to, Dusty? You and Anzi, it's your choice.
I'm going for the squishy pillows.
Okay. And where did the 4 of you decide to go? Did you make that decision ever?
What were the names of the inns? Because we were going to like one of the higher class ones, right?
Yeah, these are them. The Squishy Pill and the Bent Knee.
These aren't the okay.
These are the good ones.
Oh. And wait, Dusty,
The
And
bad
Echo
one
or
was the
Squishy
disease
Pillow?
hog. Like,
Yeah,
this is much better.
No, but when I thought you had said that these were the things that Steamer wanted to find, not the inns.
No.
that we were going to.
These are the ends.
Okay,
The ends that he
I
wanted.
vote
Okay.
Pillow then.
Squishy Pillow it is.
Okay. So you do end up finding them. Or at least the innkeeper looks at you and says, "Ah, you must be with the other 4. They already got their rooms. It's going to be 7 silver a night, so everyone deduct 7 silver. But they do include complimentary breakfast. So you don't have to worry about trying to find food in the morning at least. He's also willing to offer you guys a little bit of leftovers from what was for dinner for free. Since you're coming in so late, he assumes that you're not going to be able to find much food.
So we add those to our rations.
You need
which
to
are
eat them.
non-existent.
They won't last on the trail.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like cold fried food, the kind of stuff that you really have to eat that day, otherwise you got to throw it out. It's
Gotcha.
already cooked and it's nothing like a dried meat or anything. It's actually, it would have been really nice a few hours ago when it was warm. So Steamer, you had not
Yay!
into trouble?
I am.
Is anyone going
Kinda.
with him?
Nope.
I am.
You sound hesitant.
I'm gonna go with him.
You're not here.
Oh,
Would you
then
have
I
waited
don't
for
have-
Dusty or would you have taken off without him?
I'm already gone, man. Sorry,
Okay.
Dusty.
No.
Are you telling anyone else where you went?
Nope. I just walk off. I mean, other than obviously who's going with me.
Echo's going with you?
That's what he said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So you wander off to the first location. They're both in this nicer upper district. And as you get within a couple blocks, you hear the typical party music kind of going. I don't know what Knoll party music sounds like, but you hear that.
So yeah, so Steamer kind of starts like wiggling his hips in a very non-danceable white boy kind of way. It's horrific.
Got
It's just it's terrible dancing. I'm more fight than I am. Well, you know.
The other thing, yes.
And I'm like, come on, man, let's go see the ladies. I kind of grab a hold and try to drag him like really fast. I'm getting excited at this point.
I allow myself to be dragged.
Okay. As you get to the door, you see a couple of less clad than you would expect a Knoll couple, which apparently decided to leave most of their clothing in the building, just kind of walking down the street. Both kind of like looking quite inebriated as they're swaying together back and forth, keeping balance on each other.
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna go bad now. So at this point, Steamer's embarrassed. Like, this is not what he wanted to. He's like, so he's basically all talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's kind of shocked by this. He's like, yeah. I think I'm gonna. How am I gonna play this out? So obviously, you wouldn't be able to see any kind of thing that's happening because of the mail. So I'm gonna kind of like start backing up, I guess.
Okay, so he goes from excited, and he sees this couple, his
Yeah,
naked
right.
Knoll couple, and he just stops and starts backing up slowly, still clutching your hand.
Steamer, what's the matter?
They're naked. And I'm not breaking I'm not breaking contact, just staring at them the whole time though. I'm not sure what to make of it. Wait, so no, this is gonna be kind of actually. It's like two beasts going at it, right?
They're just walking down the street currently, obviously very drunk.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're just naked. I thought they were doing other stuff. Okay.
No, not in the middle of the street.
I'm good with that then. I'm staring.
Even here, they have some level of standards.
I'm staring at her, but not him. I have no interest. Oh, if I can tell who's males and females.
I mean, I would assume you'd be able to.
Yes, you can tell.
Okay. Not change. I'm not backing up. I'm just gonna stare. I'm actually like legitimately stare. Like somebody's very first experience at Mardi Gras.
Okay. Echo, you obviously noticed that.
Steamer, let's just go inside.
Boobs.
Yes,
Do you
there
know
are
some
more
boobs?
inside.
Uh,
All right, I guess I'm gonna head inside, but I'm still gonna be like staring at the boobs as I walk inside.
Question: they are descended from hyenas.
Not descended from. They're hyena-like.
So, like litters of hyenas, hyena-like.
No.
Oh, okay.
We're not going. We're not going furry here, are we? Because if it's furry, I'm walking
The
away.
way that races work, I've actually had to think about this because I don't want any half races. So basically, interbreeding is possible, and the child is just one or the other, with very subtle traits of the second one. But as a bloodline goes, families can jump from race to race to race as the generations proceed. But there's no such thing as like half elven, half something else, or half dwarven, half human. It's just 99% one of the genetic structures, and they're considered that race. So as far as like interbreeding with another race, the kid would just be one or the other. Essentially, my choice.
Is it a dog with boobs or a human with boobs?
Let me find you the picture.
Yeah, I know, because that's actually going to change my reaction.
Boy.
I'm not into furries. I gotta draw the line somewhere.
I feel like there should be a investigation roll on it. Have you been drinking tonight?
No, he doesn't drink.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna like what you see, Steamer.
Okay.
Where are you posting this as my voice dies?
It's coming.
Huh?
Steamer isn't. If this thing even fucking shows up, I'm gonna just have to throw it in Discord.
I got.
Let's see if I can throw it in Discord. I can't. Copy link. Can I just-
Sorry, but my wife was talking to me.
That's okay.
Tabletop woman.
There you go. There's a
Oh my
link.
god.
Oh.
Females generally respond to.
And I lost interest.
Well then.
A little more
be
humanoid
fair-
than that, but yeah.
To be fair, I never had interest if that's actually what they look like. You know what I mean?
Yes.
No, you can't take back what you said.
No, I wasn't clear.
Beer goggles are not 2020.
Do you not know what gnolls are? Have you
They're,
never
they're
heard of
played
that?
differently in different games in different ways.
They always
so.
look ugly, though, dude. They're always ugly.
But boob. You know what? I'm gonna stick to the boob thing. Fuck it. Let's
That's
do this.
fine. Oh yeah, that's definitely a male there. Females
Yeah,
are
I'm only-
more feminine.
I'm not focusing on the fact it's a no. I'm focusing on the fact it has boob and they're
Sure.
out.
Are you still walking in the building?
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's go.
Who's going in first?
Oh, I am for sure.
Okay, this is important. Ah, it's a 2. You got lucky. So as you walk in, there's a lot
lost it.
more of that, only doing other things. And as Echo walks in behind you,
Is anybody else?
Echo,
coming?
basically, you just see Steamer going through the door, and there's like flashing lights, and the noise gets loud as he opens the door. And as soon as you walk in, these two like clawed hands, not hostilely, but aggressively grab you and like yank you over the side and start trying to rip your whatever outer layer of clothing you have off.
Oh
yeah,
God!
yeah, this is that kind of a party. So what are you guys doing?
I'm going to attempt to fight my way back out because now I'm really confused.
Steamer is scarred for life. Echo, you can like throw this person off and leave if you wish. They're not like holding you here against your will or anything.
Yeah, I'm not Fafnir. I'm out.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm
You just kind
leaving
of
as
shove
well.
him off and I feel like Echo would give some kind of like half-hearted apology as he walks out, but that's about it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so you guys walk out just kind of not looking at each other, not looking at anything, but just like that dead eye staring ahead is what I'm seeing.
I'm leaving the ground as I walk. I'm like,
Okay.
And I kind of whisper boobies, but not heart, but not heartfelt.
This is not what I came for.
No.
I must go.
There may be some fetal position crying tonight. I'm not sure yet.
You have the second place. You can go there if you want.
No, no. I also feel like at this point I'm probably gonna need the was it soft pillow or something along those lines because I'm fucked up in the
The
head
comfy
now.
pillow, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go
Or
there.
squishy
Good.
pillow. Yeah, that's the inn you guys went to.
I feel like you're the.
So I'm assuming at least
Can
some of you are
Hannah,
still up.
Can you hear us?
Who's
I'm gonna
what?
be in the ends.
Can Hannah hear us?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
Things went bad. I'm scarred now.
Yeah, Steamer's been emotionally scarred for life. So
Can
as
you guys hear me?
yes, you
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
can. So as Steamer and Echo walk in, I'm gonna assume everyone's still awake. They've only been gone for about an hour at the longest, so you're probably just finishing up your meals. Steamer's just got dead-eyed straight down. Like, how would you explain your look, Steamer?
Not happy.
Yes, he's the not happiest he's ever been. And Echo, how do you walk in this inn?
I walk in disheveled, like my clothes were half ripped off. I did a shoddy job trying to straighten them out, but it was more
Actually-
effort than it's worth.
As we're walking in, I'm gonna tell Echo not a freaking word.
Certainly not.
What happened to you two?
Almost got mugged. Gotta go to bed.
Oh, come on. What's
It's
wrong? Cat
it's
got your tongue?
It's obviously a lie, by the way. I'm not even gonna
Oh,
try
yeah.
to roll deception and shit.
Cat got your tongue? What's wrong?
Nope. Just gonna walk on. Gotta go. Tired.
He goes upstairs into bed.
Well, isn't he fun?
Echo, are you sticking around, or are you also scurrying off?
I give an apology, talk to them in the morning, and I go off.
Does anyone else have any roleplay they want to do before the night ends?
I'm debating. He didn't.
Oh, the suspense.
You cut out again.
I said he didn't happen to leave his backpack out. Right?
No, he
Nope.
would not have done that.
Okay. So now I'm good.
God damn, she's obsessed with that letter.
Anyone else have anything they want to do?
I am just sitting down in the lobby smoking on my long pipe.
You see, you would have thought you made the worst
Yeah.
choice, but you didn't.
Smoking on my long pipe.
So yeah, you're probably the last one to retire to bed. So morning comes. You guys wake up just right before the crack of dawn. Grab a quick bite to eat and head out. I assume the six of you all head out to meet this guide.
Seriously.
would.
Is that true or not?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
I actually have something else I still need to do.
I got
I need,
it.
I need to, I guess, talk to somebody about that letter. I don't know who I'd be able to find. Where's that little rugrat who knows people?
He said he'd be waiting where you'll be meeting your guide.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you get there and you see this flamboyantly dressed Knoll, very tall for Knoll's average around 6'10". They're pretty damn tall for a race. This guy's 7.5 foot tall easily, but he's dressed in an orange, giant orange what the hell, dress shirt essentially, orange wide brimmed hat with 3 feathers sticking out in different directions, blue, red, and yellow, orange pants. No shoes, because Knolls have giant claws in their feet. It's really hard to make shoes for them. And he's got several, like, bling rings of various metals wrapped around his tail. Yeah, not at all what you guys were expecting for a guide going into a dark hole of death. But yeah, he seems to be just standing. He's also got he's got backpacks with, like, torches sticking out of it and some other adventuring-looking gear.
It's like Dungeoneer's kit on
essentially,
on
yeah.
steroids.
But even that is made of like fine silk. He's just completely out of place. But as you guys are approaching the kid, the orphan, or urchin, kind of like reaches up and grabs his pants and then points at you guys. And he comes walking off. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you fellows. Do you have a problem?
Oh, no, I got something caught.
Whoa.
What even was that sound? I
laugh.
don't even know.
He's trying not to laugh, but he can't help himself because he's an idiot. It's the big hat thing. Remember, he has a thing for the big hat.
Yeah.
I feel like I was set up, but
No, it's all good. He very awkwardly licks his finger and then tries to rub your face. Like you've got some red stuff all over you, and just kind of like starts rubbing your face with his wet furry finger.
That's not me, right?
Steamer.
That's not Valerie. Okay.
why is he rubbing rub off?
Because you've got blood all over your face that's kind of stained, and he's trying to help you.
I thought I washed off in the river. No?
Blood stains skin pretty quickly. There's no way you could have got to the river fast enough, so
Okay.
you've still got some red splatting all over your face.
So it's an acrobatics check.
Yeah, if you want to avoid it, sure. Yeah, you just slap his hand and hop backwards in your epic dance move as your character icon is always portraying you in.
No touchy.
Alright, fine, touchy. So, when do you want to depart? I assume immediately into the depths, correct?
I'm good. for now.
Wonderful.
Okay, crud. Sounds good. I'm gonna log.
You're gonna walk. Sounds good.
Log. I think she's gonna log. She's gonna buy a frog.
Yeah, please do that.
So I'm gonna like bend down on one knee to the little guy who says he knows people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, so do you know Sir von Schmidt time? Shit time? I feel like I'm not saying that right.
Stein. Von Stein.
Von Stein?
He says, no. The name isn't familiar. Do you have, like, something I could look at?
No, I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry I can't help. I wish I could. If
Appreciate
I knew the
it.
name, I'd be happy to tell you.
Steamer's not dumb. Well, he's not. I'm not gonna say he's not dumb, but because of the thing that happened earlier, he's not interested in showing the letter to anybody.
Sure.
I thought you said you forgot all about that, though.
He still has that memory, dude.
I think you meant he's forgiven Henna and will continue to relentlessly pursue her.
Yeah, I mean, he still remembers what happened.
Okay, so this flamboyant, apparently tour guide of evil places.
I can't.
There's like an alien spaceship in the background somewhere.
Oh, sorry, that's my sit-stand desk.
Okay, that's fine. He just starts high knee walking through the town. Like all the other gnolls, the commoners, just kind of look at him and then look at you guys, and they kind of give you a little, "Oh God, no!" look, as they continue to just walk by you. Like they regret for you your decision to use this guy for anything. It's kind of the vibe you're getting from all the people who walk past you.
Do we notice this?
Oh yeah, you guys would notice that.
Well, I'm gonna ask him, what's the deal? Why are you looking at us all weird?
Oh, to the people passing by.
Yeah.
Roll persuasion.
Okay. Persuasion. As soon as I can find my tab. Persuasion. Hey, I got skills in that. I can't roll with shit, but I got skills in that.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
One of them, you asked like several of them, and they just kind of shook their head like, I don't know, and quickly scamper off. But one of them just kind of like walks up to you and really quiet whispers, just be careful, I've heard bad things about him. And then just continues walking past you. No one else is willing to give you a straight answer though.
About who? The leader?
Yeah,
Our guide?
the tour guide is the assumption.
Is everybody here or just me?
I'll say a few party members would hear it, so whoever wants to roll off of that is welcome to. Or role play, rather, not roll dice. So as you guys get closer to the outskirts, and you can actually see, because you're heading in a different direction from where you came from, there is a giant darkness just a few thousand feet away from the city line, which you assume is just a pit into darkness. He kind of turns and looks over with his long, elongated neck, so he's still walking forward and looking straight back and asks you guys, so what business do you have down in the void?
I'm just staring at the dude at this point.
Okay. Is anyone answering him?
Valerie's not in the mood to talk right now.
Okay.
I am not.
Pleasant. Oh, well, I guess it's not my business anyways. How far down do you need to go? Are we going like a few hundred feet? A couple thousand? What's the goal?
We'll see.
Jesus. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see. That's...
As you guys get to the edge, and you see there is a rope ladder that's more or less permanently attached that just descends into the darkness. You can't even see how far down it goes. He then turns to you and says, "It'll be 1 gold for every 100 feet we go down." The pit is 4,000 to 5,000 feet in total, so depending on how far down you wish to go.
God, that is so many.
We'll do 5 copper.
That'll get you 50 feet. That's not even a third of the way the rope.
Are you gonna try to? Think I can try to negotiate at all?
You can roll persuasion.
Fucking shit, dude.
5 copper per 100 feet, or 5
Yes.
copper total, because one of those will get you a slap in the face and me walking away.
Yeah, 1 for every 100
Per-
foot. Half of what you said.
That's a 50th of what I said.
Meh. Wait, copper was oh, it's silver. I meant silver. My bad.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
less insulting.
I just wanted half of what he said.
8 silver, 100 feet.
That is nothing real quick. Right.
6.
I'm really bad at the conversions here. I don't track this at all.
It's 10 to 1.
10 copper. Yeah, so 10 copper is 1 silver, 10 silver is 1 gold.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get it cheaper. That's all.
He says, 7 it is then.
Fine, 7.
Wonderful. And he reaches his hand out to shake yours.
Okay.
All right.
And while we're doing that, though, I'm going to do a strength check here. You know, I'm going to squeeze his.
Are you trying to scare him with your
Nope.
strength?
Intimidate.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So go ahead and roll strength. Are you trained in intimidation?
I am.
I'll let you roll actual intimidation because your charisma kind of is your strength as a warlock.
Oh my god!
He just kind of freezes in place as you absolutely bear down both on his hand and his soul with your just penetrating gaze. He says, "Okay, 5 silver. Just let me go, dear God."
I'm gonna wink at him and smile.
Oh.
But I'm also gonna look back at the group and make sure they noticed.
Yeah, something weird just happened. Like a little bit of something weird just happened that was not completely settling. Delicious.
It's empty.
Now,
It is now.
it's now 5 silver.
Yes.
5 silver per 100 feet. He says, "All right, follow me. I'll take you down as far as you need to go." And he starts descending the rope ladder.
He's probably gonna rob us anyway, so.
I kind of want to insight the dude.
Yeah, please do.
Nice.
He's a moron. You're not sure if he has ever been in this hole before. He seems more desperate for work than anything else, but he does seem honest in the fact that he is willing to brave this adventure with you guys and try and get you down to the bottom. You're just not sure he knows he can actually do that.
Did
Okay.
anybody else notice the turn order thing just came up, or was it just me?
Oh, I just cleared it, that's all.
So the guy's a moron, basically, but we don't actually know that's what Echo tells us. I assume.
Yeah.
I'm going to politely not say anything.
So nice of you. Okay.
Right. Follow him.
So as you guys are descending, he kind of, like he's going first, obviously. He's just like looking up as he's walking down and says, by the way, there are a lot of revenants down here. Dead gnolls that are brought back to life. Apparently some insane gnomes thought a few hundred years ago it'd be funny to create the undead, and they did it, and it's horrifying. We don't know why they've moved in, but just be on your alert. They're very quiet and very sneaky down here. hard to see in the dark too with their darkened fur. Just thought you
Sounds
might
like
want to
our
know
kind
that.
of deal.
I'm going to light a torch.
Okay.
Primeval awareness and divine sense, baby.
For what?
No, I just mean that we have 2 ways to find the revenants.
Yes, you do actually. That's true because they both detect undead, I believe.
Yep.
Okay. So you go down a very long rope ladder. This thing has to be at least 300 feet, and you land on a smallish rocky landing. Like this hole, pretty much, it's rough. It's not like a smooth cut hole straight down to the center of the earth, but it is more or less straight down with a slight diagonal tilt. And it looks like for the foreseeable future, you're going to be.
Shit. I forgot something.
What?
In town, I wanted to figure out if there's some acid way to resist acid.
I can't believe you
Oh.
guys all forgot about that.
Jesus.
I mean, I didn't
Yes.
forget about it. I just didn't.
No, I zoned. I'll be honest. I totally forgot about it.
Well, you could bring it up now.
Are we in the hole yet? Wait,
Yes.
are we? Have we? Oh, shit.
You've only gone down a rope ladder. It'd be easy to climb back up. You just have to convince this guy to wait for you, however long it takes.
Okay.
1 second, if I may ask, we are actually trying to find Veltoris, and because of such, we would need some acid-resistant wear, at least.
This is a friend of yours, I assume. Did he get lost down there? And why do you need acid resistance?
No, it's not exactly a friend. It's a purple worm.
Never heard of it.
Okay.
If you need acid resistance, there's an enchanter. He sells cloaks and light armors that have protective enchantments. I could take you to him if you wish.
That would be very much appreciated, thank you.
Wonderful. Back up the rope we go. And he starts climbing up the rope ladder.
Oh my gosh.
Takes you a little into the center of town proper. It's been a couple hours at this point, just keeping track of time. And you walk into a nice-ish looking shop. He has cloaks and normal leather armor that have acid resistance. The cloaks are going to be 300 gold apiece. The leather armor is 500 gold apiece.
I will
I'm not
grab a
gonna
cloak.
pay for that.
You can also get... He also mentions as he's walking that there are potions that provide short-term acid resistance that's a lot cheaper if that's more of what you're looking for.
I missed the pricing. What was the pricing?
The cloaks are 300, leather armor is 500.
What the hell?
Shit's expensive.
I'm-
This is not Fantasy Age. Everything is a lot more expensive.
I'm buying a cloak.
Okay,
Cooks are three. What? How much do you say?
300 gold.
How much are the potions that are temporary?
You go to the alchemist. That is 100 gold, and it lasts for 1 minute. So 10 rounds in
Oh.
combat.
Which is what?
10 rounds in combat. It should last as long as most fights do. But you have to
Okay.
take it right as the fight starts, otherwise you're going to waste your window.
Okay. I'm gonna purchase one of those.
Okay.
I will also get one of those.
Okay.
Wait, what are these things that are?
Oh, you're
That's
here.
yeah.
Acid pots. Oh, good. Glad you're here.
So real quick recap for you, and then we're going to take a quick break because it's past 10. The spectral wolf did not want to fight you. It was Fenrir, the actual divine, and he said that you guys had satisfied the blood ritual, and as a result, he was offering to answer each of you one question. It had to be something that is within his realm of influence, and I can't remember who rolled
I think
history.
he can still answer that.
Oh
What's
yeah,
that?
his was still on hold.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it right now.
Oh, okay.
Before he has any more information. So yeah, one of you rolled history, I can't remember who, but basically this is a divine of the Knolls, so he probably has information on anything regarding this nation that you're in, of Fenris and the Knoll people, but information outside of that area is very unlikely for him to know much about. That said, if you ask a question that's very similar to the one that the other players asked, I'll let you re-ask it. But otherwise, you only get one question. You need to ask it now before I give you any more of a recap, because that will give you insight into what you should ask.
Shit.
You can ask them what questions they asked. Just don't give them any information you gathered after that point.
Wait,
please.
am I able to ask my fellow party members what I should ask? Because I have no clue. Guys, what should I ask? Because I have utterly...
You can tell them what you guys asked and what answers you got, but don't tell them anything you learned after that point, please.
I asked if they would attack us, or if we were going to be safe from the wolves for the foreseeable future, like if they would, or they would remain hostile, and he said we would be okay as long as we weren't here in 3 months for the next ritual night, and there'll be like a blood moon to let us know. Well, not to let us know, but we'll know by the blood moon that, like, bad juju.
Okay.
I asked what a blood ritual was, and he explained it was to appease a god, basically.
I asked, how do we kill the purple worm? And we were told that we cannot, but we can be resistant to it with acid resistance. That's the reason why you walked in and we were talking about acid.
Yeah.
And shit.
And to be fair, Steamer did ask somebody to ask him where all the females were, and nobody did, so that question is still open. You can still use that question.
I asked
Don't do it. Don't do it.
That won't affect you. You're asking.
Yeah.
And Echo asked to make a pact. Oh, sorry, Echo. Go for it.
Yeah, what Tana said, I asked to make a pact.
So he wants to be a null warlock, apparently.
I honestly don't know what to ask.
You could ask something about the realm or the knoll.
I put them all on the spot, too.
Wait. So I'll ask about the realm?
Sure.
Okay. Is there anything in particular I should know about this realm?
The nation, you mean, of Fenris?
Yes.
What is of interest to you? What kind of things does Anze care about? Because that will flavor his answer.
Anze cares about himself. That's number one. He's a witcher, so I guess he would want to know a better way to kill these wolves. He'd want to know their weakness, because apparently he can't find it.
Oh, yes, he'll tell you. Oh, he can absolutely help you with that.
Okay, a weakness of the wolves to help me better kill them.
Yes. He implies that based on the question you asked and his ability as a divine to kind of read into your character. He answers and says, spill fresh blood and run. They'll be distracted by it. It will give you a chance to run away. If you continue attacking them, it won't work, but if you run quickly after doing so, they will be distracted. They will try to lick it up, essentially, and give you a chance.
Okay. Good to know. I'll keep that. I'll remember that.
After that point, the whole party went wading through a bunch of gore. You unfortunately didn't find anything, but several other members did, including a mace that causes a giant thunderous shockwave whenever it strikes, and a frilly-looking hat. You guys then traveled to a
and a
river.
letter.
Yeah, there was a letter as well that Henna fake accidentally ripped it open, but then Echo then repaired it, so no one actually knows what's in it.
Steve won't let us read it.
There's an official looking seal on the back. In the front, it says it's to Sir von Stein. Yeah, Sir von Stein. That's all you guys know about the letter. Anyways, you then traveled to a river to get cleaned off from all the gore that was covering your feet and Dusty and Steamer's entire bodies, because he used the mace a little too close to the two of them. And then you traveled up to the city, where Steamer had a very unfortunate encounter that he will not talk about. And Dusty acquired a bunch of a new supply of weed. And then you guys met a few orphans, one of which offered to find a guide for you. And the guide was a 7.5 foot tall gnoll wearing basically an orange pimp suit with a silken bag of dungeoneering kit. Who several gnolls kind of looked at you funny when you were following, and one of them was willing to tell Steamer, that guy's shady, essentially. You guys then traveled down the rope ladder, which is the first several hundred feet into this chasm before anyone remembered, oh, we should get acid resistance. So you guys climb back out, and that's what you're currently doing, is buying some means of protection from this creature you apparently have to fight in order to obtain the item you're after.
Thank you.
No problem. That said, once you guys are done purchasing, we're going to take our 10-minute break here.
Okay.
My voice could really use it. So, in case you didn't catch the prices on Z, it's 300 gold for an acid-resistant cloak that you can wear over armor. Leather armor is 500 gold. And you can also get a potion that will last 1 minute for 100 gold. And that all has acid resistance attached to it, so you take half acid damage.
Okay. I think I won't. I'll wait.
Okay.
I'm not gonna buy anything.
Perfectly fine. I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, Steamer. So this Sunday, I will not miss the game. But next Sunday, I have my final. And Steamer's not here. Damn it. So how are you guys doing?
I'm tired, man.
I'm tired too. We had the cleaners come tonight, so we had to move all of our little display units. So that was fun.
What are your display units? What are you displaying?
Like TVs and
Oh, nice.
yeah, just like stuff like that. Basically audio video stuff.
Where do you work?
I work. Basically, think of like. Are you familiar with Shoppers Drug Mart?
No.
Okay, then basically just think of a Walmart but smaller.
All right. Cool.
I delivered the last of our goat kids. Exciting.
Goat kid, you
Yeah, I live on a
goat
farm.
kids.
Yeah, I live on a farm.
Nice.
You live on a farm. That's sick.
Yep,
Who lives on a farm?
I do.
Nice. I have a real good friend of mine. She, her husband does. She works on farms. Like
Mhm.
he does. I guess a laborer for the farms.
Mhm.
He handles like the cows and the inoculation, all that kind of shit. But he
Yeah.
goes to different farms every year. Like one farmer hires him to
Gotcha.
maintain. I don't know what
We-
the terminology
We
is.
do our own vaccinating and disbudding and hoof trimming and stuff like that because we have dairy goats, so it's a smaller herd. Dairy goats and sheep and a donkey.
Yeah, so basically they have a house
What an
there,
ass.
and they live at the house until the
Mhm.
season's up or something. So yeah, that's cool. I couldn't do it, but I like concrete and crackheads.
I live very close to a couple farms, mainly orchards though, but like 2 farms.
Hmm.
Animals petrify me, so I wouldn't do well on a farm.
I'm only like 20 minutes outside of a big city though, so it's not that bad.
Only 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're like 5 minutes, so not too bad. And then there's like a ski resort like 15 minutes away, so everything works out.
We live within like 90 minutes of everything. 90 minutes to the top of a mountain, 90 minutes to the beach, 90 minutes to everything.
Now that I think of it, yeah, because you're probably not familiar with BC, but yeah, live by 2 pretty big cities. within
Yeah,
90
I am.
minutes.
I'm Pacific Northwest,
Wait, where do you live in?
Oregon.
Oh,
Hey,
okay,
nice.
okay. Yeah, lots of people go to Oregon. I'm assuming you're a Ducks fan.
No.
What the fuck? Wow, you're
I-
one of
What
the
Oregon
few.
are you from?
I'm neither ducks nor beavers.
Oh wow. Okay, that's surprising.
I actually live south of Oregon.
Yeah, whatever.
I do.
Oh yeah, okay, only like 600 miles away.
Like 6,000. But yeah, I live south of Oregon.
What part of Oregon are you from?
Me?
Yeah.
Outside of Portland.
Portland. I grew up in
I
Molalla, Oregon.
was pretty close to you last year. Went on a road trip up there.
Do you know where Multnomah Falls is?
I absolutely
no.
know where Multnomah Falls are.
I was gonna say that's where I live.
Oh, right on. Yeah, like I said, I grew up in Molalla, Oregon, so
In Wallowa.
not too. Yeah,
Wally the sea monster, or Wally the lake monster. My family's from Eastern Oregon.
oh, right on. So like John Day area or
Like
Dallas?
Enterprise, Boston
Oh
area,
wow, that's way
Eastern.
this way. Right on. Yeah, see, I live up in Seattle now.
Oh, yeah, I have family up there too.
So you
Yeah,
say where
beautiful
all the
version.
cool people live up on the Pacific Northwest.
I'm cool. I don't want to be cool then. I'm happy with not being
We
cool.
don't like your insane amount of heat that you get down there.
West Coast,
Mhm.
Best Coast boys, West Coast, and girls.
West Coast, left coast.
Enjoy.
We do.
Good. We have like 3 hipsters here, and I'm fine with that.
Oh yeah, that's the downside.
Yeah.
We play a game called. It's terrible, but we play a game called Hipster or Homeless, where you like.
I'm not the only one.
I think I can guess what you do.
It's pretty
Just by the name.
self-explanatory. Yeah.
It is not a prideful game. Let me tell you.
I assume that you go and take homeless to lunch and you don't make fun of them because they're hipsters.
No, it's way more dignified than that.
You have to
The
random
game
people on the
is
street.
in determining whether you are hipster or homeless.
Whether you are, well, I would hope you would know.
Well, someone is. I don't know. That's how confusing Portland is. No.
The only thing
Yeah,
I hate
wait.
about
Portland is so confusing. You don't know whether you're homeless or hipster. That's pretty bad.
It's hard to tell.
The only
I'll be
thing I
back.
hate about Portland is all of the bicycle riders, man.
No.
Oh my
You think
god.
you hate it? We live in the scenic area where they all like to go bike on the weekends.
Ooh.
Oh, I know. Trust
And-
me. I lived near Portland for 18 years of my life, so I get it.
Hate them so bad. Like, it's like
Seattle's bad, but Portland is just over the top obnoxious with it.
we hate them, and there's like it's totally there's no give back. We don't have a tourist industry here. Like
No.
it's just they like poop on people's property. It's insane.
It is not great. At least they cleaned up a lot of the homeless thing and kind of shuttled them on to where that little riverside area is on the other side of the Burnside Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not as bad, but I mean, it's still questionable.
But you know what? Sometimes life circumstances that happen that are out of your control that lead you to being homeless.
No,
It's entirely within your control to be a douchey cyclist on the road.
absolutely.
Like, no.
Saving the environment.
Really? It's red light and you still feel like you need to go? Okay. Whatever.
Oh, and where we live, it's not a means of transportation. It's entirely just people coming in from the city to bike here. Like, it's not like locals taking the bike to work. No one does that from here. You can't.
No. Normal people ride the goddamn bus if they don't want to fucking drive in their own vehicle.
Oh, we don't have buses out here. Like, public transportation doesn't reach here. You, like, drove here, parked somewhere, unloaded your bike to bike around it. Oh, God. Do I sound bitter? Because I am.
A little bit.
It's better to stay right outside of Portland. That's why I always like Malala. And Oregon City isn't nearly as bad.
Molala. I thought you said Wallowa. Malala. Oh, got you. Yeah,
Right
we
next
do that.
to Woodburn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We do the Clackamas County Fair every year. So.
Right on. My dad and all of my sisters enter into the fair every year. Quite popular there.
Oh, yeah.
I will.
That's
actually
hilarious
probably be
because
at
I
this conference.
just described as like my in the office.
Wait, you're lagging, or you lagged a bit there.
I said that's awesome because I just described Steamer as being like Michael Scott from The Office.
I feel like I'd want to be Creed
Just mung beans grown in your desk.
Yeah, I know that smell that he was describing. I dry mung beans on my desk. Great for you, but they smell terrible.
Kind of picture him as Tandy from The Last Man on Earth.
I love that show.
So funny. It's like Jersey Shore up in here. We have a situation going on.
I love, man. I honestly, the Office has to be the best show of all time.
I rewatch it like every other year.
I'm a pretty big fan of the Trailer Park Boys, so
I never really got into that show.
it
Some sweet
takes
kitties.
a couple of seasons to get into it.
It takes a couple of seasons.
Seasons, not episodes. Seasons.
It really. So at first you kind of
Seasons,
just
plural.
think that you don't really understand what's going on. Like they get into these huge shootouts, and then all of a sudden you realize, like 3 episodes later, that they're getting into a giant shootout with people, and you're like, "Oh, come on!" And then it grows on you, and you're like, "Oh, this is super funny." Once you learn the repetitive patterns of the stupid shit that they're doing, it becomes way more hilarious.
This season is terrible, dude.
What? The season 12?
It's horrible.
It was so funny. I was dying.
It's fucking
almost
retarded, dude.
Oh, come
Maybe
on.
I need to be high because I just don't think they're funny anymore.
I don't know.
I think it's the same recycled material over and over again.
I definitely feel like they take a lot of material from other stuff, but I don't know.
That's how I was feeling with South Park. Like they got to a point where I was like, I think maybe they're done, but then they brought it back in. And, all right.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of South Park.
I don't know. I feel like it goes a little bit too over the top. Like it was kind of like funny to watch as a kid, but I don't know. It goes a little bit over the top, you know. Like
yeah, I feel like they've had to start like pushing the envelope because they've run out of ideas. But the last season or two, I was like, oh, we're back in it. We're back in it. The Soto Sopa was hilarious for me living outside of Portland. Like,
absolutely.
I was like, Jesus, this is Portland and Seattle.
I was actually curious about Portland, so I watched Portlandia, and I have no interest anymore.
It's like 80% accurate.
It is.
I know. I got a friend who lives in Portland. Like, yep, it's true. I'm like, well, I'm never coming.
There's a bird on freaking everything. The funny thing is, like, I used to live downtown Portland, and some of the things are like based on real, like the bookstore is based on a couple real bookstores. It's an amalgamation of them. One of which was like a block from my apartment, and I'm like, oh god, it's so accurate though.
They're actually those two are actually my favorite characters in the whole series. I love the lesbians. I think they're hilarious.
Oh, super accurate.
So about the game, I just gotta ask, what is a ability score improvement?
Isn't that where we do the
That is where you can either choose to put 2 points into a stat, 1 point into 2 stats, or pick a feat.
Okay.
Yes, we're still at level 3.
did he mention of level 4 coming soon?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Susan the Mace.
Hell yeah, Susan the Mace.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.
God damn it, Susan.
So Saber, just double check.
Hey.
What time is the game at tomorrow for Phage?
4:30 Central.
4:30 Central. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. 2:30 my time. Just remember that.
Oh shoot, I gotta remind Whisper I won't be here next week.
You're out of the Cool Kids Club. That's it. I've had enough.
I know.
Cookie Club. Oh man,
I'll
I'm
be
so
right back.
excited to start my new job. I'll never miss another game. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Saber, your game is full, right?
No. If you want to play, you can come.
Huh.
You're always welcome to any of my games, dude.
Cool.
Because you didn't break the seal.
Fucking right.
She sneezed. It happens. It's an accident.
I understand.
Oh.
I'll think about it. I don't think I have the time actually to do another game.
Fun.
Oh God, my eye.
And I almost have to leave for work. Uh, 8 daylight saving time.
Oh, that's right.
Establishing standards for professional services such as.
Also, Saber,
Hey.
the cool thing about paladins is that they can choose how many smites they use. So, for example, if you hit a crit, you can choose to do 2 smites instead of 1, and then you will quadruple the amount of dice you can roll.
What the crap?
Oh, nice.
That's just something I want you to know.
It's something I really want to know.
Are any of you guys here hockey fans?
No.
That's a very Canadian thing to ask.
Are you gonna apologize for it?
I'm very
I'm
sorry.
getting ready to be into hockey because Seattle's finally going to get a hockey team.
Oh, it's so sick, right?
I hope
I'm
it gets
very
better.
excited.
So amazing.
I'm very excited because when the NHL grows, that means more people get to play in the NHL, which is really awesome.
I've kind of dabbled in being a Blackhawks fan, but you know, I've
Whatever
been waiting
team's
for
selling
a real Seattle team.
I just waited out and just be a Seattle fan, man. Just do it.
That's what I'm doing. I completely denounced any sort of affiliation with the Blackhawks, so I'm ready.
That's good. It's gonna be pretty freaking sweet.
Do you live near Seattle, Anze?
Yeah, really close.
Oh, really? What area?
Because I live in BC, right? So I actually
Oh, got
live
it.
just as close to Seattle as I do to Vancouver.
Got it.
So
you're like
if I
right
ever,
on the border.
very close to the border, yes. So to see the Blue Jays, we just go see the Mariners, which is
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, it is. It is. And they have like bus trips, so you get like discounts on hotel, everything, and you're there within like, depending on traffic and the border and everything, like 7 hours.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I've been up to Victoria a couple of times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never been to the island, but it's a lot of people I know are from there, and it's really nice on the island.
I've been to Victoria.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. If I was to go, I would Queen Charlotte Islands. A lot less people if you're into like wilderness, because it's
yeah.
not very inhabited. So
I live on a farm. Obviously, I'm cool with it.
yeah, I know
God, nature, no.
I know my uncle who used to be a trucker there. Yeah, you can get like fresh, like seafood, because normal people aren't allowed to go and catch it, but the natives are. So, you get really fresh seafood that was caught a couple hours ago, which you can't really get in most places.
I did mention that I live in Seattle, correct?
I know you. I'm talking about the person in Oregon, okay? I know you live right by that ocean.
Well, we actually we get pretty decent seafood access here. Because I'm right outside.
Yeah.
It means we eat a lot of it.
Fair enough.
But still, that is really cool.
Yeah.
amenity to have right there.
Oh yeah, it's sweet, and it's just a really nice place to go.
Sorry to hear that you have to come to Mariners games, though. We're not exactly the best team in the league.
The funny thing, no, Mariners are our baseball too, though. We don't have one, so like we're Mariners fans.
Yeah. The Northwest doesn't really have any teams.
No.
Yes.
Like,
So like,
at all. It's the Mariners.
so like we buy Yankee print diapers on because we're Mariners fans.
All right.
It's a thinker.
Everyone got their purchasing finished?
See, but me, I get to be a Huskies fan, which is probably one of the greatest things to be in the world, and also get to sit as Seahawks fan. Awesome. Even though we pretty much just traded off every single good player that we own for practically nothing but salary cap space.
But yeah, when you guys do get a hockey team, though, the expansion draft, that is going to be fun.
So nice.
Did you hear about how quickly the season tickets sold out? Or, like, the deposits?
Whispers back.
Yeah.
Quite instantly, actually.
Yeah, it took Vegas a month
buy
to do what
season
Seattle
tickets
did.
for 5 years.
Yep.
So anything you buy is going to be off of some sort of
I
Albert
think I know it.
at that, or some person that's going to sell them for some ridiculously.
Can you not hear me?
Oh,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Hi.
Great. Let's move on.
We were having a nice conversation.
Go in the other room.
About baseball. That's why I don't care much, unfortunately. I don't like baseball. If it was about WrestleMania, I'd let it keep going, but it's not. So
WrestleMania!
Oh God.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Will-
Show your face, Steamer. Take 5 psychic
Will-
damage.
John Cena.
John Cena sucks.
Versus... Fuck you.
Moving on.
I'm just kidding. I'm a Randy Orton fan, so
Me too.
you know.
So you guys have purchased all the stuff that you needed. You go back down the rope ladder. So this is basically a more or less straight down. It's got a slight angle to it, maybe 10, 15 degrees at most. But otherwise, it is just a straight hole down towards the center of, well, whatever the hell is down there, I guess. And after you climb this several 100-foot rope ladder down, essentially there's kind of a trail that's been bored around the edges, like a kind of like a drill bit where it's descending, or like a switchback on a mountain, only in reverse, where you're slowly walking around the perimeter. Oh my God! Quit sending gifs. Of course, it's an arcade. What a surprise. The guide says the spiral effect, we're gonna have to walk it quite a while. Keep your eyes open. This is the area in which the revenants have been seen, so just be looking out for ambushes. You can usually see them in the distance. Their eyes glow unearthly orange, an unearthly purple color.
Wait a second. I feel like I have a. Oh no, you said aberrations are like the really freaking bad ones, right?
I think primeval awareness lets you detect undead.
Wait. Is there undead?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. I will start
Yes,
tracking.
and
these
undead. I do
I will
have
start-
undead. So can I? Sorry.
I was just gonna say I'll start tracking these undead.
How do you track them?
That's a great question. I'm just gonna start looking out for clues and such.
I have
Okay.
primeval awareness. So do you want?
Yes, you can use that.
Once again, let me just read the ability over, and then I'll get back to you.
Okay. Primeval awareness reveals the presence of around 200 undead within the 1
Jesus
mile.
Christ.
The
Holy
effect.
What is Nick's character's name?
Anze.
So Steamer's gonna look over at Anze and giggle and keep walking.
So
I'll
I
wait.
would relay this information to my party too.
Sure.
Oh, that's a lot of undead.
Let's hope we don't have to murder all of them again.
Let's get him.
Okay, so I need party order.
I'm in the front.
Okay, we'll
I'm
say this
right
is the
behind
front.
him.
Towards the
North is
middle.
front, so go ahead and arrange yourselves.
There's a joke there.
I'm
What's this
middle-ish.
thing beside my health bar? The 5, purple.
Okay, am I not seeing a compass rose here?
No,
North is up.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Hunter's Bane on the undead. So basically, I'll just post it so you can see what it's all about.
That's always active.
Oh well, I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, so if you're actively tracking one of those types, you cannot be surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. The second half. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
undead cannot surprise you. Interesting.
Yes. Awesome.
Go ahead
Undead,
and- go ahead.
fae, or fiends.
He has to choose one of the three,
So undead.
obviously. Go
Yeah.
ahead and make a Arcana check. So you do know a bit of history about the Revenants. They were created by a gnome experiment a few hundred years ago. There's a gnomes have been trying since they arrived in the realm to create artificial forms of life, but they usually do it through machinery, essentially, kind of pursuing artificial intelligence in a way similar to what we are doing.
Oh my god, like Daleks.
But a small subsect of them decided to go the mystical route instead, and instead of creating life, they created unlife in the form of revenants, which are reanimated corpses. They're not exactly the same as D&D undead. They have some different properties than normal.
Okay.
Would you say they were magical
But like
robots?
special abilities like cleric turning undead, stuff like that, that will work on them. But if there are any important differences, I'll let you know when it becomes relevant. But otherwise, they it's not really known how they propagate, so to speak. They will raid cemeteries and battlefields and take the corpses away, and then a number of days later, people will report seeing those they thought to be dead living once more. And over time, their bodies will slowly decay to a kind of state somewhere in between death and life. As far as any race can become a revenant, any sentient race, and they maintain some of the aspects of their original race. So these are very likely mostly gnolls, so they're still going to be excellent hunters, which is not good for close quarters combat, which seems like what is likely to happen in this strange cave space.
Would they sustain their weaknesses as well?
Depends. They kind of are more at a primitive level than before. They're not mindless zombies ever. There's no such thing as mindless undead in this realm.
Yes,
as
but
far
if
as you guys know.
it was a race that was weak to fire, would these be weak
Yes,
to fire as
absolutely.
well? Okay.
I don't have any sentient races that have that level of weakness or resistance at the moment. They're all kind of more or less even on that term. But if they had like a primitive fear of fire, that would remain as well. So yeah, anything that they wouldn't have to think hard to have affect them would still affect them.
So they're not very intelligent.
Well, gnolls are mostly instinctual to begin with, so they're actually just about as smart as a typical gnoll would be. If it was a gnome, they'd look like a complete dundering idiot, because gnomes almost entirely exist on a high intellectual level. So it depends on the race. Ogres would operate almost the same with gnolls, same with any other race that relies on instinct to motivate it.
I should have rather potent magic then.
Would they be immune to effects like sleep, since they're sort of undead, but they're not?
Revenants do not sleep naturally, so very likely yes.
Would their senses be the same as, like, the surroundings be the same as the living?
Yes.
Chat.
Any other questions before you descend?
Are we missing a party member?
Echo is hiding behind somebody. I believe it's Dusty, yeah.
Good God.
Why don't we just bump back? Valerie, do you want to scoot back a space and we'll make space one?
There.
Sure. I don't know why I get to be the butt.
It may be your
Did you
10 hit
let-
points.
I was just saying, but also.
Well, 13 right now.
Oh,
Thanks.
my bad. Put him up front.
So as you guys are descending, I want everyone to roll a perception check, and I'm going to add your flamboyant tour guide here.
Roll what now?
Perception.
Perception.
So how long does mage armor last?
8 hours.
Okay. I'm gonna use that from
Jesus
my armor and get 1 more AC.
That's a good idea.
I perceive nothing tonight.
Let me ask you, why does everybody else have 2 set numbers and I have 1 set number?
They're rolling with advantage, and I'm just ignoring the second number.
Okay.
You could just leave that on. I'll just take the number that's appropriate. If you want to leave advantage on, I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me. So we do have a 20 plus. That's good. Echo. As you descended quite a ways to the point where trying to look up, the light is starting to get basically as you're walking, because there's a slight slant to this, the further you go, the more the light kind of starts eclipsing. And it's getting to the point where it's well over halfway covered by just your natural descent and the angle in which the sun is hitting this hole. When you hear some rocks, you hear the sounds of like the pebbles skittering down a rock wall. And as you look up, you do see a few shadowy figures slowly scurrying straight down this wall towards you guys from above. They're about 50 feet above you right now.
Guys, heads up. There are things coming right towards us from above.
I'm going to draw the path real quick.
You know what they are?
We'll say,
Are they?
I'll
do
be
you know they're
generous
not
and say that
friendly?
the path is this wide. Give you guys a little bit of breathing room, but not a lot.
Do we know that they're not friendly?
They're coming from this direction, by the way.
They are most likely not friendly. Be prepared.
Can I
I-
shoot a
I want-
fireball up?
I was gonna do the
Hold
same
on,
thing.
please.
I want to try to knock them off the wall.
Let me see what you... Dusty, you would be able to see them after being told where they are. Valerie, you would not be able to spot them. They're too well hidden at the moment.
Damn.
But yeah, Echo, you point in the general direction, and Dusty, you were able to pick up hazy kind of shadowy figures scrambling down the wall. So the
Can
two of you
I-
can take an action against them if you wish, as they're approaching. The rest of you look up and you just can't spot them.
I want to fire a fireball as soon as I can, then,
As
Okay.
Same as me.
to try to knock them off.
Would I, if I have primeval awareness going on, would I realize
It
that
never
they're-
tells you where they are or how close they are. It just gives you a general number of how many are in the area. So no, it wouldn't tell you there's like 10 coming from right behind you or anything like
No, but I'm
that.
saying, would it tell me if those are?
No.
Okay.
Like I said, it's more... Let me read it real quick, but I'm pretty sure it's just a general idea of what is near you. Yeah, it doesn't... it doesn't even reveal their location or number. I gave you that for free. Yeah, you can just... essentially, it's a yes or no. Are there undead near me? And I have to answer yes or no.
Okay.
I gave you for free the fact that there's about 200. I don't have to do that, and I thought I did.
Creature doesn't reveal the creature's location.
So, who saw it first? Echo, what do you want to do? Do you want to ready an action or take an action right now?
I'm ready in action if they are hostile to... If they get in range to smack them.
Okay. And, Dusty, are you readying an action or taking one right now?
I'm taking one.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna shoot a fireball in the general direction to cause a light to see a better idea of what they are. Maybe not exactly hit them, but cause more of a clarification as to what they are.
I understand. Do you want a fireball or firebolt? One of those is much more expensive.
Firebolt.
Bolt. Okay, I was hearing ball and I was questioning your... Okay. As the little ball of fire goes flying up, I'm going to say it illuminates somewhere between 9 and 13. They look like gnolls, but their fur is very dark, and as the guide sees it, he says, "That's them!" And he pulls a dagger out from his pimp suit. I need everyone to roll initiative, please. And make sure you click your token before you roll it, otherwise...
Is it a dagger or a shank?
It's a dagger. It's a proper dagger. It's actually a very nice-looking dagger. You don't know if it's just gold-plated or it actually has an enchantment, but it's certainly of the quality that could be enchanted.
I clicked my goddamn
Oh,
token.
of course he did. Alright, buddy. And then I need one more. Revies.
There we go.
Got a 12. Ah, shit.
Damn.
Exact same.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing somebody. There he
I'm
is.
consistent.
Sending. Steema, you're first.
Yes. They're not anywhere near me right now, correct?
No, they're 50 feet up on the wall.
That's what I'm doing.
So you're readying action to whack somebody who gets close to you, I assume?
Yep. I guess I'm gonna move up into here, kind of in front of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a bit more in case you guys decide to move.
I'm surprised you're not attacking the pimp.
And this is a wall, and
Did he try?
this is near certain death, just so you know.
The pimp didn't attack us or anything, right? Or did I miss
No.
something here?
Just said they're here, and
So I'm sorry, you pinged both locations. Left is near certain
This is a
death, and
wall.
right is a wall.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
sheer
I have
wall,
that
and this
reversed.
is just the depths of darkness and despair and probably death.
Okay, I'm confused. Was he referring to us or referring to the wall of things?
My turn. This null is going to move. Shit. This is interesting. Let's flip a coin. 1. Okay. Plan 1 is get some distance. 3, 4, 5, 6. He runs away, but he seems more afraid than like this is a calculated ploy to try and get you guys killed. He's instead just trying to make a little distance, and then he stops and crouches down and just watches to see what happens, essentially. Valerie.
That's not what I want.
Can't trust no pimp.
No, you can't.
Ooh. It's all dark down here, right?
Yes, very.
I have a
All
torch
right.
lit.
That's right.
I'm
Steamer has a
getting-
torch, so you can see within 30 feet of Steamer pretty clearly. Otherwise, it's mostly pitch black.
All right. Well, you can see a hell of a lot further than that now.
Okay, where are you putting the 4 points?
One of them's gonna stay with us. One of them's gonna go up towards them. And well, I guess the others are like, because there's 4 of them, right? I think
Yeah.
there's 4. All right. So 3 of them are gonna spread out on the path, so they have some area to be able to like see around us.
Yeah, they're only
but
10-foot light radius, so they don't shed a ton of light. They're not like torches.
Yeah, but I'm gonna pull them out like above the abyss so that we can kind of see out on the wall.
Like one
out,
here?
and then yeah, and one of them's gonna go up a little bit so we can see when they start approaching.
Oh, like one up on the wall. So are those 4 points okay? Do you want me to move any of them?
Well, I mean they're just like spread like 3 of them between above us up here and below us. It's not there down there,
Oh, shit.
and then just one up the thing to see when they're approaching us.
Got it. Okay.
So basically, I'm just trying to illuminate the stuff immediately around us and a little bit above us.
I gotcha.
That's it.
That's fine. Just ignore the blue things then. I can figure that out. So you got some light right above you, basically lighting up the trail that you're standing on, and also one is kind of a warning system. Okay, are you gonna move?
I don't want to get closer to certain death, so I don't know. I might crouch down, try to get lower center of gravity, but other than that, no.
Do you want to go prone?
No, but I am gonna crouch so that it's a little bit harder for me to get knocked off.
Gotcha. Anze,
Hello.
what you doing?
I guess I'll ready an action for Yeah, I guess already in action for if we go into a fight.
You're pretty sure you're about to do that. What are you
Okay.
actually going to do?
If someone, I guess, comes at me or my man Saber beside me, then I will attack them.
Got it. Do you want to move?
You know what? I'll stand right here. I'm good where I'm at.
Interesting choice. I would have chosen differently, but okay.
Just curious.
No one has held a ranged attack yet, right?
I
You
have
haven't
a
had your turn
longbow.
yet, so you weren't able to
But,
hold an
yeah.
action.
Well, Dusty shot one up kind of by them, but
Yeah, he
I
didn't
don't
hit
think-
anyone though. So they all come flying straight down the wall. None of them are able to make an attack. Those who are adjacent to anyone who has a melee action held, they can go ahead and take that attack right now.
Wait. Oh, because they were higher than me.
Yeah. They
They're on the
Okay.
they're on the ground now.
They're all on the ground on your level now.
That's what I wanted to hear.
So, that's a miss.
God damn it! Don't make me pull Susan out spear. I don't want to embarrass you.
That's gonna knock people back.
Onzi, you can make a whatever the hell it's called, an attack roll as well. One of them's adjacent to
Okay.
you. Echo, who are you targeting?
This is a con save for people.
Is it a 5-foot
targeting-
burst?
It's around me.
But it is a burst, so all three of them would have to make it.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Con save.
Jesus.
Good
Two of them are
lord.
fine. Third one is most definitely not. So
These guys are undead, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, baby. I'm gonna do this.
I'm actually going to have to shift something real quick.
You can't. You're not a ghost. Are you a ghost slayer?
Yes.
Oh.
I have
Yes.
to delete things real quick, but because I forgot to set them all up, and I don't want to have to set
Yep.
up a bunch of things manually.
Hey, we killed him.
That's easy.
They found out Seymour was here. They had to go. Understandable.
Oh.
It's a
They decided,
thriller.
It's not gonna be easy.
Thriller. Creepy things popping out of a hyena.
Do 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 do.
'Cause you're
What?
all
Why are they
fucked.
closer to me now? Why are they all
Because I
close
don't
to me?
remember where they were originally. So there we go. New dance party.
Why are there more of them now?
They dance themselves into multiplication. So it did
Great.
3 damage. Doesn't push him as well.
Nope, it does not.
Okay.
Oh, good God.
Is it just me or are there more now?
So that's you can't use that ability as a.
Oh, no. I'm just saying, when I do my Crimson
Oh,
Right,
got it. Okay, so make your
which
attack
is...
because you haven't done.
So with my bonus action, I'm gonna
you can't use the
a
bonus
single-
action as a reaction. You needed to do that on your turn.
Oh, okay. So I'm just reacting.
You
to
can
this.
just
Okay.
make an attack. That's all you can do right now. That's a hit. That's 12 damage. Ouch.
Oh, sorry. Get rid of the 1 because
Yeah.
my sword's not on fire. So
Yeah.
just 12.
Okay. They can't take any other action. Moving was their full round
Was
action.
that to this one?
Hannah, it's your turn. Yes. I
Okay.
think you can see their health, can't you?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
I'm trying to do some math. So that halfway is a little over halfway is 12.
Yep.
Shit. All right. Can
You
I?
could
am I
try
too
to push him
close?
off.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
yeah,
use
I was gonna
athletics
say-
to try and knock them off if you wish to.
This guy. I'm too close for my longbow, aren't I?
Just push
You'd have
him.
disadvantage. You have to roll twice and take the worst result.
Well, or I can use sickle. Correct?
Yes. Or
Or
that
you
new
could-
dagger you have. Didn't they give you the dagger?
No.
That's
They
sad.
gave me the dagger.
Yeah, that's a hit though. 7. Not bad.
Is that enough to push him off the ledge?
No, you have to use athletics to push.
Ah, damn.
That doesn't do damage. That's just kicking him. Trying to go Sparta style.
I have a wicked push kick, just for the record.
Are you going to move at all?
Can I
Moving
kick-
is very
is-
likely hazardous to your
is-
health.
Kicking him a movement?
No.
Damn it.
Oh, go on.
I'm think I'm gonna move up here.
Did you just move once? You moved from here?
Yeah,
Okay, that's one attack of opportunity.
it is.
There was one next to you who no longer is.
Okay, so if I stay still, it's not an attack of opportunity then?
That's okay, he missed. You're good.
Okay.
Oh.
So then, yeah, I moved.
Wait,
Uh,
where'd you move?
Just one space.
I moved up 1 square.
Oh, you should have moved one more. Okay.
Echo, your turn. I think I gave him +3s for that. Yep. Let's see if they're lucky again.
2 fail.
2 failed, 2 damage each. That was the second and third one who failed.
Yep.
You're scratching away at them.
Chip damage is damage.
Yeah, it's true. You gonna move?
Nope. I'm staying right there.
All right, Dusty.
Or now, I have a question. These guys are undead, correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Do my radiant damage do
going
more?
to use. I'm going to use Scorching Ray,
Okay.
which shoots 3 beams of light, each doing 2d6 damage. I
Yep.
do believe. All right, let me cast that bad boy.
All right. Who are you targeting?
I'm going to target 3 different guys.
Which ones? There's 1. There's 2. Got it. Okay. Make your 3 attacks with it. They're gonna go in the order you pinged them. Miss. That's a miss. That's a hit. So do damage on the third one. Click the name Scorching Ray to do damage. Or you could just do that, I guess. 9. So the third one was it him or was it the damaged one below?
I think
the damage one
That
below.
one. Okay. So -9 is boop. Yeah. Horrible smell of burning fur starts to fill the air, especially right next to Henna. For Aura of Dark, I believe it is a Charisma save.
Cut off.
Huh.
Aura of Dark. Valerie sent me a message. Aura of Dark is a Charisma save.
Oh my god.
It just cut off in the exact same spot.
Charisma
Or
save.
if there's a
Charisma. Okay.
Charisma. I'm gonna
Um,
disconnect real quick and reconnect. Hopefully
Should
that will
there-
solve things.
Should that 13 have hit?
No,
Okay.
I have their
Hello.
AC and it is above 13.
Henna, are you
Mr.
at
Johnson.
Are you at all charismatic, Henna?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Are you at all charismatic?
Can I roll charismatic? Okay.
No, you
Sorry,
don't have to
Are
yet.
you at all charismatic?
No, I am not.
It doesn't hurt too much, and she's a fighter. She can take some damage.
I got full hit points. Do what you
Do
gotta
you
do.
mind if I do a thing?
Do the thing.
All right.
Steamer, it's your turn.
I'm gonna throw Susan at this dude right here.
Which one? I didn't see a
1
ping.
second. Yep, I know. This dude.
Okay, throw Lazy Susan.
And what do I just realized it's Susan the Mace.
Yeah.
Ooh! Now the effect I'm looking for is to knock this guy off, you know what I mean?
Do the damage.
Good God! Wait, is he doing a smite thing for quadruple?
No, he's not smiting.
No, I didn't smite.
11.
Sorry, I wasn't looking.
Oh God.
So which one did you throw it at?
This one for the ripple effect.
21.
Oh, good God!
Okay.
All right.
You're safe. For the measurements, you should be fine. It's only 5 foot, so 5 foot, 5 foot, 5 foot.
Ah, I'm out of it. Oh, thank the
Yep.
Lord.
Yes.
That would have killed me.
I measured it all before I decided to do it.
This
No,
one.
you'd only take the thunder damage. You'd only take the thunder damage.
This one. Oh, that's right. They only take the thunder damage. Damn it. I thought it did a lot more damage than it did.
Why did you have
Okay.
to say that, you motherfucker?
The guy at the top
Because I was trying to clarify that you weren't gonna die.
Hold on. The guy at the top takes full damage. Everybody else takes thunder.
Yes.
But that's not the effect I'm looking for. I'm looking for that. Didn't they have some sort of knockback, right, from Ripple?
That's only the user, unfortunately. This guy, however, has to make a strength save or athletics.
I'm just trying to knock him off the edge. That's my whole
I
goal
know.
here.
It's con. It's that. He's safe.
Damn it.
Oh, shit.
And I'm gonna scream, "Meet Susan, bitches!"
They did, but unfortunately, Susan's on the ground right next to this guy now.
Susan sounds like a lovely girl.
Well, if there's knockback, then he should try to hit with
Like,
it and fly off the edge.
By the way, you hit him square in the shoulder, and it blasted one of his arms off, just clear off, and it's now on the ground twitching.
Yes.
He seems more or less unfazed by it, which is creepy enough in itself, but he's also just barely clinging on to life at this point.
I'm gonna look back at the group to kind of see if they notice, but as I do, I'm gonna laugh at Ansa. I can't say his name, dude.
Anse.
Anse again. As I turn back around, I look at Ansa. Oh my god, Anse again, and kind of giggle, but go back to focusing on the group.
Also, there's a loud, thunderous boom that resounds through the entire cave and echoes back to you. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty much everything that's came likely just heard that.
I'm okay with that.
That's what I was afraid of.
So you're not afraid of the 20-something monsters on the bridge, but you're afraid of a boom?
I'm afraid of an 800-something monsters on the but I'm afraid
200.
So he runs up and he's
some
gonna,
Balrog's gonna come attack us.
he throws a dagger. He hits. This guy has 1 hit point. Now he has 0 hit points. So he throws a dagger in that guy's back. He's then going to throw a second one at the other injured guy and misses.
Lewis?
The pimp.
Your guide.
Oh, guide.
As he throws the dagger, you notice that another one appears in his gloved hand. Just as soon as it is released from his hand, he seems to have a way of just replicating these things.
Do I notice that there's still one in the guy, or did it teleport back?
Nope,
to
it
him?
stays.
All right.
Yeah, for the moment, it looks like it stayed. Valerie, your turn.
All right.
Are you embracing the darkness?
I am.
Is that the world's worst roll?
Almost. Yeah.
All creatures within 15 sake.
Jesus Christ, that is actually the worst.
That's a D2. That's a D20 roll. This thing doesn't have an attack. It just hits.
It does.
Roll
Okay.
2d6, and I need a charisma save from Henna. And these poor bastards have to make a charisma save against your DC. 8. Okay. What's your spell DC?
My spell DC is 14.
So Henna makes it. Fail. Fail. How many are there? Shit, there's a lot of them.
So it's
Success.
all the way up to this one.
Fail.
Everyone below that.
Fail. Super fail. So fail. You're the only one who takes half, so you're taking 4. 15, and this is gonna rip him a new one. Henna's also taking 4 damage.
Oh,
You-
half damage, right?
You take 8. So you're now at that. You take 8, so
So-
you're now at a corpse.
So Valerie just kind of concentrated for a second, and then like this black cloud of like shadow almost, but it looks like a vapor, like reached out in a kind of a little bit of an explosion, and then just dissipated, and they're a little bit worse for wear, definitely.
Yeah, everything in that cloud except for Valerie seems to have had some horrible withering effect, including Henna.
Thanks.
I look at her and go, sorry about that.
You do know, Valerie, that if they survive, it is temporary. So you could reassure her with that if you wish. Anyway,
It should go away in a little bit.
Anze, it's your turn.
I'll just attack. I'll just attack this guy and finish him off.
Go for it.
But at the same time, I'm gonna imbue
You're going to use
my.
that fire ability?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes, I'm gonna do that to my.
Gotcha.
To my.
Aren't you going to do the radiant one?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Where is it? I'm sorry. Wait. The radiant one. Wait. What do you? That's my crimson. Right. Which one? Okay. Well. Okay. Nonetheless. I'm assuming that's a hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this adds my wisdom modifier on top of it. So 13
Yeah,
plus
that's
2
overkill.
plus 2.
That's
So
overkill.
Oh, did you mean Rite of Dawn?
Yeah. Yeah. My Rite of Dawn, which I already said I was gonna be.
Yeah,
Well, it's just automatically applied.
you cut him straight in half. And the top half
Yep.
does 2 backflips in the air before it splats onto the ground. Very no longer living. Are you gonna move?
No, I will not move.
All right, here comes the attacks. First one is against Steamer. Miss.
Dude,
Second one is against Steamer. Nope. Third one's against Echo. Hit. Fourth
Ow.
one is against Dusty. Hit, I assume. Is that okay? Fifth one's against Henna. 20 is gonna hit. Sixth one is against. Oh God. I'm sorry, Valerie. Holy shit. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a break.
My AC is 15.
You can make a melee attack against this guy if you have a weapon out.
Me?
All right.
No, Valerie, because it moved
You
away.
just used your sickle, didn't you?
no, not Valerie.
That's unfortunately a miss. Next one is against Henna again. Does that hit you? That does.
Yeah.
It's 2 against. And then Valerie is going to get attacked 3 times. Hit. Miss. Miss. That's good. So, Steamer, how many times did I hit you?
One, not 0.
0? Okay. Echo?
Once.
Okay. And I didn't even attack Onze, so I don't have to worry about you. 6 plus 4. So that's 10 damage to Echo. Dusty, I hit you once.
Yep.
9 damage. Henna, I hit you once or twice?
Twice.
Twice. 6 and 6, so 12. And Valerie, I hit you
Jesus.
once for 9.
That 4 health,
Oh, wait.
baby.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm at 9.
And this guy moved here, so he could actually hit you. Is anyone else going to move?
Oops.
Not me.
No, I'm
Nah,
I'm
man.
trying to see if the monsters are going to move at all. They are actually. He's going to move here. They're actually smart enough to know you can't make an attack of opportunity right now, so that one will move up. And nobody wants to get anywhere near the guy with the flaming sword. Hannah, your turn.
Great.
You've got 2 adjacent to you still.
Could I longbow this one though?
At disadvantage.
How?
You could step back 1, but that's
You'd
still
still be
only, like,
adjacent. If any enemy is adjacent to you, it's disadvantage.
Mm.
It's
Well, you could
assumed
also
they're gonna
step.
be in-
You could also step towards him and try to push him off.
You
Wait,
could
if
step
I-
forward and make an athletics check. To
If
try
I, so this isn't my move yet. If I move here, am I still at a disadvantage to shoot?
Yeah,
yes,
they're
there are
still
enemies
adjacent to you.
Okay, kitty corner is adjacent.
Yes.
All right. Sickle on that one.
Top or bottom?
This one.
Okay, gotcha. That's it.
Sweet.
Oh, that's not bad damage for a sickle. You slice into its poor little guts area. Are you gonna move at all? Do you want to move, Henna?
I'll back up to the wall.
Okay. Echo. I guess I need to roll con saves. Or do you have a different plan?
Yeah, I'm gonna need con saves.
Okay.
Well, let me just roll damage real quick.
Let's see the stakes.
Yeah, baby, that 1 damage. But everyone gets it. That's 3 damage total.
Oh my god. Echo is putting in the big numbers. Fear him. Are you gonna move?
I'm gonna move right here.
I
I should have done it first so that this one also has to do it.
You probably should have. Dusty.
Yeah.
Hey, Whisper.
Yeah?
At some point, could you figure out how to add Dreamscape and Frustration to my character sheet?
Oh yes, I can
Because
do that.
I still have to look back in our chat log to try to find those.
You could just copy and paste them as abilities. It won't be as easy just clicking on them, but you could at least do that for now.
I am going to Scorching Ray again.
Okay. Choose your 3 targets.
Abilities into where?
This one right here.
Make them like where feats go.
This one.
Okay.
And this one.
Ah, right.
Got it. And what is that? What? Oh no, that's an attack roll for you. So go ahead and roll it. Hit. Oh, crit. That's a miss. That's a hit. So go ahead and click on the crit first, and then click on the bottom one second.
So how do I click crit?
Click the one with the green 25. It should do crit damage.
Which one?
The top of your 3 attacks. It's with the one with the green number. Yeah, it added the extra damage. Unfortunately, it was garbage. And then click any of the other ones, and that should do normal. Okay. Oh god, I can't remember. Is the first one the one next to you? This one?
Yes.
Okay. So he takes 12. He's just barely... Where was the third one again?
This one, I
Yeah,
think.
okay, thank you. I think that was true. The 2 of them are just barely alive. Like, the flesh is burning off their bodies and being undead. They're not really reacting to it, but you can tell that whatever's holding them together is just barely keeping them up at this point. Do you want to move, or do you have any bonus actions?
I think it's gonna be good where I'm at because I'm gonna take a ton of damage from the freaking initiative. I'm good.
Okay. Mr. Johnson.
I don't know what a bonus action is as it applies to me.
Your smites are bonus actions.
Oh, are they?
Yep. You
I
charge
do
a smite
actually
with a
have-
bonus action.
Okay, so I can use. But I lose it with my spell list.
You lose a spell slot.
Yeah, these guys aren't worth it. Okay. I'm just gonna attack with my spear.
So wait,
That's definitely
permanently lose a spell slot?
No, you spend it.
Oh,
Just spend it.
I was gonna say, permanently? God damn.
So that's 6.
Obviously, the guy above me.
And you're not two-handing it, so it's just 6. Okay.
I'm gonna scream, "Stop looking at Susan!"
I forgot Susan was down there.
Damn it!
He's gonna move up and chuck 2 daggers at that same one again.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Do I need to announce that I'm using like a meta magic before I cast the spell? So like if I wanted to use Twine's spell to attack a second creature in range with the spell.
Yeah, you have to announce it first.
Okay,
I
so
believe that's true.
secondary question. If I use Twine's spell, does that mean I cast that same exact spell twice basically?
I don't believe so.
Because that would mean that I could hit 3 more targets with that spell.
When you cast a spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have a range of self, you can spend sorcery points equal to the spell's level to target a second creature in range.
That's loud, dude.
What's that?
Sorry, I'm yelling it.
Oh. So yeah, it has to target one creature, and then yes, you could target a second creature with it.
Okay.
So for your spell, no. Anyways, what the hell was I doing? I can't remember. I was doing a thing. Oh yeah, throwing daggers, that's right. Throw the daggers, one of them hits. Oh, golly gee. Why is debug showing up? I don't need to debug anything. +4.
It's there even when you don't want it.
Not bad.
That good.
I put the dagger right in the back of that creature's head. It just turns around and looks at him. You can see Steamer full well. The dagger's just been definitely a lethal shot for anything that actually needed its brain to operate. Valerie, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to do this.
Oh.
So, actually, I'm sorry, I'm going to move down first, and then I'm going to do it.
Probably a good idea.
I
It's a con save.
meant to say that.
Fail. Oh, it's an unfortunate second one succeeded. So it's half damage. How far is the push?
10 feet.
Perfect. He takes an extra 1d6 then. So that's 9 on this poor bastard. Yeah,
One
you
should
slammed
fly
him.
off the edge, right?
No, he made a save. So he just...
That one just so happened to be the second one that you rolled.
I always roll left to right, top to bottom. If you want to know my strategy, that's how I did the attacks against you guys. That's why Steamer went first
But
and you
then-
went left.
Shouldn't that be the top one, the left one, and then the right one?
There's only 2 targets, the left and the right.
But
It's
it's,
a
it's a
15
range of
feet.
15 foot.
Oh shit, I'm sorry, it's 15 feet. I didn't count the third one, my
So it
apologies.
should be this one, and then this one, and then this one.
I didn't count the third one, so I'm going to add him in now. He definitely failed. So no, I'm not going to let you sneak that by me, because that's who I meant to roll it for, but the third one is taking full damage. And this guy is taking half, which is 4. And this guy is a fucking corpsicle no matter what happens. So 3 HP is not enough to survive that regardless, so he just goes slamming into the other one. He just kind of looks down at him awkwardly, as he is also almost dead. Do you want to move?
I did. Well,
You move 5 feet, you have 25 more.
there's not really much place else I can, but I guess I'll go back to where I was before.
Oh yes,
Unless-
please do. God damn it. Ooh.
Anzi, your turn.
Do you? Was that a you want me to or a no?
Yes, you do. Yes, because you were almost out of my range.
I'll finish off this low health guy.
Go for it. No, you won't. That misses.
Oof.
Motherfucker.
You want to move?
No. I
Alright.
don't want to get attack of opportunity.
Well, let's begin whacking things.
Yeah.
This one's not afraid of you, Dusty. If you have a melee weapon out, you can make an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Okay. I've never used my quarterstaff before, but we're going to try it.
I guess we'll find out what it does.
I don't even think I have something set up for it.
Roll 1d20 plus quarterstaff. Is that? I don't think that's finesse, is it?
Should not be.
Yeah. So 1d20 plus your strength plus proficiency, which will be 2.
So, I'm just gonna do a 1d20 plus 1.
Is your strength -1?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Do it. Give him a good old baseball swing. That's a hit. Roll 1d8 minus 1 damage. And laugh if you get a 0.
Boom.
Wow, Dusty,
Not
holy
bad.
shit.
Fuck that guy.
He regrets making that bad decision, apparently. Is there
Minus
anyone
1,
else?
not plus 1.
Well,
Oh, it's
That's
minus
still
1. It's
5.
2 less damage. Still
My bad.
it's still 5.
a lot more than the shit damage I was expecting. Alright, let's start with Steamer. See if I can hit you this time.
Do what you gotta do.
I crit
Oh
you
my.
this time. Second one is against Steamer. Nope. Third one is against Onze. Nope. Fourth one is against Echo. Nope. Fifth is against Dusty. Yep. 6 is against Dusty. Yep. 7 is Valerie. 8 is Valerie. So there's 1 hit there. So Steamer, I got a crit against you, correct?
Yes.
No.
Are you lying?
Yes.
It's only 10
Ow.
damage. You're fine. Who else did I hit? Just be honest, please.
1 on me.
So it's 8. Who else?
Dusty.
8 again. Anyone else?
Nope, not me.
I don't think I hit you, Onzi.
So do
Yeah.
I get a big X for being downed, or
You
is
do.
it something else?
Here's your big X.
Yay!
Hannah, your turn. You're well
Alright.
within range. All these lights disappear, by the way, because she lost concentration, so the fairy lights are gone. The
I
only
wanna
light
take
source
out
is
that one.
steamer. So
How
it's-
do you know you critted on me?
What's that?
How did you know that you critted on me? 'Cause I don't know how to-
Green 20 on my first roll.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Yeah, it's a little harder to tell because it doesn't attach a token when I roll. But yeah,
Right.
I kept track of it.
Got it.
Sad day for the boys.
So
Sad day.
you guys can't see Valerie. You know where she was, and you know she's unconscious because her lights just went out.
Oh, balls.
Can I? Oh, so can I shoot this one then?
1, 2, 3. You're just in range to see them in low light, so yes.
Okay. Am I taking it at a disadvantage?
No. No, yes, you would, unfortunately, because this asshole with 2 HP is still next to you.
Ah, fuck.
You could step 5 feet away. He could take a swing at you, but then you could take it a normal shot.
Honestly, I think you should just sickle that guy because if he's at 2 HP, that's
Right, but I need to get
D6
you out of danger
plus
zone.
4.
Well, so I'm just thinking like, Steamer can handle these guys. I figure there's enough people up here to handle these
Yeah,
guys.
all of your tanks are in the front.
What?
All 3 of your tanks are in the front.
Right.
Taking
and then
out the back
Valerie
is a good idea.
down here by herself. If I move,
If you move down at all, you're taking
I
an
move-
attack of opportunity.
there, I'm taking an attack of opportunity.
If you move
If you
anywhere,
move
this
down
guy will
at
whack
all.
you.
Okay, fine, whatever.
If you move
So
down at all.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
With disadvantage, or are you going to move first?
I'm gonna shoot him with this. So I'm not clear how that would affect.
Disadvantage is you roll
is-
twice and you take the worst result.
Oh, okay. It's not.
It's the opposite of advantage,
Well, yeah.
which is take the best.
Okay, so I go.
Oh no, the first when you roll, because you currently are using both rolls, you would be the 15 and the 25. The worst is the 15, which is a hit. So go ahead and roll damage against him.
Okay.
Pretty sure you auto kill him. Yep, he's gone. Satisfying arrow to the eye always makes your day as the undead thing finds death a second time. Do you want to move, Henna?
Now without taking an attack, I don't.
You can move up. I don't know why you'd want to, but you could.
Nope.
Okay, Echo, your turn.
I need to get Valerie up, but I can't see her.
You know where she was, so you could get to her.
Yes,
but there is
I
no
can't.
light over here, so you have to be a little cautious.
Okay,
I wish
so
I could use
I'm.
the word of radiance.
I wish that you killed this one. I really wish to.
I tried. I
Well-
gave it just about all my damage.
You
Echo,
could
you
go
can
over
walk through
here
Dusty.
and then over here.
You can walk through allies without any problem. Dusty can get out of your way for the moment to walk past him.
I'll be taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, they're gonna try and beat the hell out of you. It's up to you if you
Okay.
want to.
First, give me 2.
Okay. Misses.
Okay, then give me another 2.
Nope.
Okay,
Here comes the crit.
first things first. I can see both Dusty and Henna. I'm going to use my action to use Channel Divinity
Okay.
to fuck, how much HP can I give? 15. I can give a total of 15 HP, so Dusty, how much HP do you need to get half your health?
All of my health?
Half.
No,
Half.
half.
Half of 19, I'm at 3, but I could definitely use a lot more because I'm about to get hit by just about every
He
guy.
can only bring
I
up to
can.
half.
Oh, so, is it rounded up?
Yes. So 19, half would be 10.
Okay, 10.
I can give
So
7.
5.
5. I give you 5 HP.
Henna, you have 25 max, so half for you is 13. You could take 4.
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
go ahead and record all that.
I myself am
can
still
she-
good.
Can he see me from here?
Yeah.
Nope, I can't.
He'll be able to get to you.
I can get to you, but I can't see you. So give me another one.
There it is.
God damn it!
You called it before.
Yeah, I told Roll20 to give me that. I'm just kidding. There's 11 damage for you.
Okay, I'm still up, thankfully.
I can't believe that
Thankfully.
happened.
I see what you did there.
Barely.
I can see Valerie, and I'm gonna use a bonus action healing word on Valerie.
Yep. Give her those HPs.
Uh,
Oh lord, I can't believe that actually fucking happened.
here, you get 9 HP, Valerie.
That's almost full heal. Okay,
She's gonna look up at you after, and she's gonna just go. I really need to thank you for all this sometime.
Why are you
And
dripping red
that's-
stuff from your back? Yeah, that's
Huh?
all your actions, so you're done.
Yep, that's my
Dusty.
turn.
That's a good turn though, except for the crit hit. All right, what you doing, Dusty?
That is a very, very great question. I am going to.
Kill myself.
There's a cliff right there. It's very easy to do.
Uh,
Cause I'm free. Splat.
so all I have to do is roll an acrobatics against this guy.
To push him off the edge.
Yes.
Athletics.
Athletics?
Athletics.
He
I
gets
take
to
a -1 on that, so.
Yeah.
Who
Gonna
cares?
try
Just
something
do it.
else, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you going for it anyways?
I'm gonna go for it.
All right.
Fuck it.
Roll it.
Let it
That's
ride.
not bad. That's an 11.
It
Nope.
did not work.
You run into him and bounce right off. He doesn't even budge. It's like a small man trying to lift Andre the Giant or another equally enormous person. You cannot even budge them at all. That's your action. You can still move or take a bonus action if you have any.
Shit. Bonus actions. I don't know if I have bonus actions.
I don't know if sorcerers get many of them, honestly, other than your spells. Odds are you don't have any.
I am going to stay right where I am.
Alright, Steamer Johnson.
What is the roll for kicking people off? I don't know why I just.
Athletics.
Uh,
They've got to be
oh.
right next to the edge, though. If there's a space, it only pushes them 5 feet, usually. Unless you get a really good roll.
So this dude right here is not close to. I guess not.
No, this is a valid space to stand in.
I was gonna go down at an angle. That's what I was asking.
Take one attack.
You're looking at like this guy, or
I see what you're saying. Depends on how well you roll. If you
I don't
re-
like that shit. You know what? Let's just do what I would. 1 second. Let's just miss with my spear again.
Go for it. Nope, that's definitely not a miss. Were you aiming for the guy on the top, left or right, bottom?
The guy below me has more health.
More health?
Yep, more health.
Gotcha.
This guy, right? I can't. Oh, I don't have a target run. Whoops.
hold on.
This guy, right, her.
this one?
Less health.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's what I meant.
Okay. You stab right through his nasty little guts, and a little bit of black bile pours out as you pull the spear back out the other side. Do you wish to move?
No, I'm just gonna point. I'm just gonna point and laugh at you know who again as I'm doing this.
Anzi, he keeps laughing at you, and you're not really sure why. Everything seems normal to you.
I'm really confused, guys.
He's gonna chuck 2 daggers at that same guy. Miss. Nope. You just hear 2 clinging sounds of something small, metallic hitting the rock wall behind you, Steamer. As your
You
guy...
had one job, pimp. One job.
Valerie, your turn.
I'm gonna stand up and
Okay.
try to push dude off the.
Okay, roll athletics.
Because why not?
Oh,
Damn.
good lord. Great.
Bye, Felicia.
So basically, I just picked him up with one hand and went nah, and just like threw him. Like, it wasn't even a push. I just picked him up and threw him.
Second wind rage.
There was some WWE action there.
I feel like he jumped up and just did like a fucking missile drop kick on him and blasted him way off.
Yes.
Yeah, he just goes flying into the darkness. I'm not even going to give him his dex save to grab the ledge because he's way too far away from the ledge. About 7 seconds later, you hear a nice loud thud, which had some splat to it too. That's your action. Would you like to move?
Ooh, that's satisfying. Thanks for getting me up, Echo.
You're welcome.
You've got 10 more feet if you want to use them.
Nah, I'm okay.
Okay,
Can
Anzi.
I, well, so I can't. Dancing lights is this action. Never mind.
Yeah, that's an action.
I'm gonna attack that boy right there.
Do it. Actually,
I
kill
do
him
it.
this time too. You got him.
Okay.
There's no fucking
Just
way.
remember, 2 gets added on to my attack.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, he's fucking dead.
Oh,
Oh
good
my
God.
God.
Imagine if I had critted.
Jeez.
Like,
Oh my
look at my
God.
look at my second roll there. Just imagine a future.
I know. That's a lot of fucking. Why is it adding 46 as your crit?
It's due separately. So the crit is 46 and plus 4, not 12 plus 21 plus 1 plus 4. It's 21 plus 4.
Is it?
Yeah.
His crit's
Yeah.
not set up right because it's not adding strength to his crit.
Yeah.
That's not
Apparently
critting
it's
correctly.
So that would be even more damage. He would be doing even more damage.
I would be doing. I have 3 strength, so I think I'd be doing what, 6 more? Because if it's double.
No, 3 more.
3 more. Okay, just 3 more. How do I have it? How do I set it up so it does that correctly?
I'm looking.
Thank
I
you.
was
let me
looking,
check.
and then you closed the greatsword.
Sorry.
That's okay. Oh yeah, your crit is set for 46. It's supposed to be 2. It's correct now. But
It's
no,
good.
it is actually adding all that damage together. His is just incorrectly added, so it would actually be.
Oh, okay.
Because every die is rolled twice, so it would be 12 plus 2d6, which would be 10.
Oh, and I can re-roll with lucky, so I get to re-roll that 1d4.
Nope. You cannot.
Wait, I
Lucky
don't.
only counts on a d20. Only when you roll a d20.
Motherfucker.
Yep. So this would
Insane.
technically be, just to clarify, this would be 12 plus 10 plus 1 plus 4. Which is still a ton of
Okay.
fucking damage. But yeah, that obliterates the poor guy with like 3 health left. Yeah. He's super gone. You've cut him in half again.
Okay, so just double check everything's set up correctly now.
It should be.
Okay.
Do you want to move? Maybe move some pots and pans? 'Cause apparently that's happening a lot somewhere.
I will move. Yeah. Yeah, I'll move right here, right
Okay.
into the heart of the battle.
Baddie Bad's turn.
I thought you were saying that was a bad move. I was like, oh wow.
Oh,
Very nice.
shit. Dusty, you can quarterstaff another guy if you want. They're not respecting you yet.
Fuck yeah. What was it again? 1d20?
1d20 plus 1. Watch him crit and kill this bastard. Be hilarious. Nope. Never mind. We're going to have a shift happen right there. And I'm happy with that. Okay. First attack is against Steamer. Waste. Second attack is against Onzi. Third against... Wow, the crit fails. Fourth against Dusty. Fifth against Echo. Oh, for fuck's sakes. The only decent roll had to be against the tank. Yeah, that was pathetic. They know no fear. They can't run away. Hannah, your turn.
Well, I'm gonna ironically, and I'm gonna.
You're cutting in and out a lot.
Sorry, I said I'm going to, since I'm ironically just doing sickles this whole time. Sickle that guy.
Okay. The guy with 2 hit points?
I'm sorry, what?
The guy with 2 hit points?
Yes.
Alright, sickle him. Miss.
Really?
Yep. Do you want to move?
There's not enough cliff for.
Sorry?
No.
No move? Okay. Echo.
I am going to.
This is Sparta him.
Yes.
Are you really?
Yes.
Alright, roll athletics.
Roll me good. Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not that good though. You give him a good hearty kick and he just barely catches his balance on the edge, but does not fall off the ledge.
I'm going to bonus action healing word myself.
That's a good
Because I
idea.
need it.
You're not feeling too good. Do you want to go ahead and move through all their aggro range again so I can whack you a few more times?
8. That's.
I assume you're staying put, Echo. Is that true?
Yeah, I'm staying put.
Okay. Dusty,
Oh boy.
what you got for us?
You know what? I am going to firebolt somebody.
Do it.
But the question is who?
Probably one of the lower health guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for this guy.
Go for it. Mr. 2 HP is going to be the last one alive, apparently. Nope! Torch him.
Done.
That is not a 1, so he is dead. His torso just kind of explodes with a little gout of flame that Onzi and Steamer can see. And he
I'm gonna
falls
look
over
at
dead.
Steamer and I'm gonna be like, yeah.
What's some drama? Man, I just want to play.
Can I pick Susan up and still attack somebody?
Dusty, are you moving?
Oh, my bad.
Yes. Right? Ooh. No, I cannot.
You want to do that?
No, I do not. I will stay in my position.
Yes, you can, Steamer. Picking up an item off the ground is an interact action. It doesn't waste your main action.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna, I guess, move to here and grab Susan.
Alright, I get 2 attacks against you.
They're dead. Oh, wait, why? What do I get 2
The
attacks?
2 below you.
They
I
missed.
thought they had to be.
You're fine.
I thought they'd be like this. For them
No.
to attack me.
No.
Nope.
Anywhere in the 8 spaces around you is adjacent. They both missed, though, so you're safe.
All right. Lucky I don't lose my temper and Susan their ass.
Hey, if you hit Onzi, you'll hit all 3 with the shockwave.
I can't because that'll ruin the effect I have right now. I have to keep that going.
Uh-oh.
Spear 'em.
That is a hit. I assume it's the almost dead one?
No, the one with the health.
Okay,
I'm trying to weaken them so somebody else can kill them.
gotcha.
And also, I giggle.
Oh my god. This is silliness. Alright, he's gonna throw some daggers. That's a miss. That is a hit. This guy has not enough HP to survive it, so he is down.
Yep.
That's all he does. Valerie.
Oh, they're all dead. Okay. That guy's about half health.
3
So
left. You could go up there and kick him again.
How much health does this damage?
Kicking him off the
That's
ledge
bad.
does infinite damage.
That's true, but my athletics isn't the bestest thing.
You'll crit again, don't worry. Hashtag never trust the GM.
You know what?
Why
Screw
you
it.
always
Why
lying?
not? Let's
Roll the
let's
dice.
do it.
Lying.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I thought that was gonna work.
No, I didn't.
I was hoping. I was hoping it would work. This is a tough bastard. 2 of you tried to kick him off the edge, and he's just not going for it. You still got some movement if you want to use it, Valerie.
Well, now I'm in range and I get attack of opportunity, so no. And also, I'm not trusting the GM anymore.
I told you, hashtag don't trust the GM. On to your turn.
Hashtag don't trust the GM.
Yep.
I don't trust that it's my turn. I'm kidding. I'll attack the higher health guy that's right below me.
Go for it.
Or actually, no. Yeah. You know what? I do a lot of damage. I'm gonna kill him.
No, you don't. You do no damage. I'm sorry.
Wait, did I? Nope. Fuck. I didn't crit anything.
No, you missed horribly.
I
You
mean,
wanna
not
move?
crit. Sorry, I didn't fail anything. I like where I'm standing,
Okay.
right in the middle.
Let's hit some things.
Crossfire.
2 attacks against Onzi. I don't think a 15 hit you, does it?
I have 15 armor, so does that
So
hit?
it does hit you if it ties. Last attack is against Valerie.
Wait. Actually, I will use the blood curse of the eyeless.
Which does what?
The spell.
The spell. Yeah, sorry, I didn't feel like typing it out. Because it's really the speed.
That's fine. What does it do?
Basically, when an enemy who is not immune to blindness within 60 feet makes a weapon attack, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
That's half useful, except they're immune to blindness, so it doesn't do anything.
Fuck.
Unfortunately, they do indeed have that immunity. And
Anybody
here
else
is
here?
6 damage.
That first session, when we were building our characters, I think I wrote out 6 spells. You can manage 1.
Can you just cut and paste? I don't know what the problem would be.
Hannah, your turn.
Alright,
No one's adjacent to you. You can shoot
But
at
see,
them.
I wrote
I
out
know.
really everything else on my character sheet. Go take a look at
I'm
my character
debating,
sheet. I wrote out probably a lot more. Like seriously, just go look.
I'm debating if I should hit this guy that
You
like
can't
no
target
one.
him. You can't shoot through Valerie. Well, you can. He's just got cover against you, so it's harder to hit him.
Okay, I'll go because the dead ones I can shoot over.
What's
So
that?
I'll go that guy.
Okay, go for it.
Hmm.
That's a lot of stuff. I can't read it because it's tiny. Shoot him dead. Hit.
Oh Jesus!
Plink. You scratch his
Oh.
arm a little bit.
Oh my God.
Do you want to move?
No, I'm good where I'm at.
Okay. Echo.
I am going to dagger.
Go for it.
Dagger.
That's a hit.
Nice. Hey,
For
there's that dagger.
And you're using your bonus action to take a second attack?
I can't.
You don't have another dagger?
No.
That's unfortunate. So you just daggered him. Do you want to move?
Nope. I'm gonna stay right there.
All right, Dusty.
Alright.
I'm not doing high numbers, guys. That's not who I am.
Dusty, burning hands straight up. Trust me, it's a great idea.
Don't listen to him, dude. Ever. Listen
Don't
to him.
trust the GM.
Or down left, either one.
He's like, you should punch him.
Jump off the cliff. There's a cloud there. It will catch you.
I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to use Quickening Spell, and I'm going to cast Firebolt against this guy twice.
Okay.
Oh my God, you spell it Ebenwood.
Yeah.
I might have heard
Miss.
Evan like the Ebenwood.
Hit. 6 damage. Do you want to move?
I do not.
All right. Steamer Johnson.
Okay, I'm just gonna hit the guy beside me.
With Susan, obviously, right?
No. You see, I stopped listening to you and Phage.
Spare him.
Yeah, I don't know. See, the spear's almost worthless
Hit.
as I put the stuff on them, but I don't want to waste them. Oh my God, dude.
Would you like to move?
Mm,
God, I love that spear.
no, I don't think I will.
All right. Throw some more daggers.
At who?
At the guy below Anzi. It's your
Oh.
guide who's attacking. Hit. And another hit. 7 and that's 15 damage. That's a dead guy. Anzi, you watch as this guy below you, I think you just took a swing at, a little tiny golden knife hits him right in the eye, and then a second one hits him in the other eye, and he just slumps down dead in front of you.
Oh, good fucking god. I think to myself, am I next?
Valerie, your turn.
Alright.
kick him.
See.
Do it. Third time's the charm.
Don't do it.
That's on the
That's a hit.
guy right next to me.
Yeah, you got him. Touch him shockingly. Oh, for fuck's sakes, the dice hate you so much. Wait, Shocking Grasp does a hell of a lot more than 1d8 damage, doesn't it?
I don't know.
That's a first level spell. That had better do it. It better damn well do a lot more than 1d8 damage.
Shocking Grasp?
Or is that a
cantrip?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, they changed it. Sorry, I thought that for some reason that was a first level. My bad.
No.
Alright, you tase him. Throw.
Lightning Hands, I believe, is.
I don't remember. I'm just
Lightning
going crazy.
Hands is 3d6.
Okay, thank you. Do you?
But
want
that's
to
also
do-
like Emperor Palpatine lightning.
Right. Do you want to move at all?
Not really.
Okay. Anze.
I like health.
I'm gonna
guy's
attack
so
the guy
low.
to my.
He's so
Yeah,
low.
I'll
You're going to
attack
be able to kill him. You do. Yes. He corpseifies. And do you want to move?
Oh wait, hey! I rolled a 1. Wait, does that
It-
count towards my 1 that I rolled in there? I know it doesn't matter. I'm
He's
just curious.
dead. So
No, I know, but let's say he wasn't dead. Would that count towards that roll? Because I did roll a 1 in there. It was a 5 plus 1
yes,
plus 3.
absolutely. The one would be rerolled.
Okay, just wanted to know. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I will then move down. I guess I'll go. I guess I'll just like move like there.
Okay. Oh, I'm sad. I only get to whack one person. Who's it gonna be? Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go for a crit on Echo. Why not? Nope. Wrong
It's
side.
a crit, alright.
Wrong side. These guys are idiots. They can't run away. Henna.
So I guess for my
You're just going for pride at this
Duck.
point. Whoever kills the last
Yeah.
one.
duck, guys, duck.
Where? I'm hungry. Haha.
Hilarious.
Thank you.
To that guy.
Ah! Yeah, your arrow sends him flying off the edge. He's done.
Wait, so we don't get to loot that guy now?
I
Yeah,
don't know
we
what
don't
you're
get it.
expecting to find.
That's your reaction. We have time now.
Yeah,
Good
they're all
job.
dead.
Thanks to the wrath of Susan. We have time to loot dead zombie bodies. Riches they made.
They could have been wealthy rich men.
Lots of rich Knoll zombies running around.
Yes.
Undead.
I wanna go over to the pimp and give him like the manly handshake, forearm to forearm handshake, and tell him thanks for the backup.
Yeah, did you see me put 2 daggers in that one's eyes? Holy shit.
Seen it?
I didn't even know I could do that. Alright,
We
let's keep
didn't
going.
either. I guess everybody gets
Totally, bruh.
lucky.
Okay.
Actually, no.
Is no one investigating the area at all?
Going to?
I'd like to get off the bridge, personally.
Okay. So you guys continue on then.
Can I investigate?
Yeah, roll investigation. None of the gnolls had anything on them. You notice when you get to the upper area and you find those gold-plated daggers, or little knives, really, they're throwing knives. You start collecting them, and then you realize after about a minute passes that the first ones he threw start corroding. And within seconds, they're just a pile of rusty, bitter, or sorry, not bitter, fragile.
Brittle.
Brittle, yes. To the point where if you put any pressure on them, they just crumble into dust. They have no value after a minute. They disintegrate. So, unfortunately, you can't collect those. Okay, you travel...
Oh god, the cave's gone! Oh, sorry.
You're safe now. Yeah, these guys did not have any loot. You travel further down, and you get to a kind of a plateau area where it's like about half of the hole has a nice little resting area where you could set up camp if you wish. You notice that there is a cave on part of this shelf area going in, and the guide points to it and says, "Yeah, the undead are coming from there. Don't go that way. Horrible idea. Made a giant nest of it. We're going down there." And he points to the other side, and it's just a sheer cliff face. There's no obvious way to go down. And he pulls his bag off, and he gets his batons and ropes out and says, "Hope you guys are good at climbing. It's the only way to get any further down."
Nice.
And that is where we're going to leave off.
Okay.
It was a fun session.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you won't be missing the first half of them anymore.
Yes, past May 6th, I will never miss a Saturday session again.
Oh, May 6th.
Can't say the
okay.
same for Yeah, May
Speaking
6th.
of missing Saturdays, though, I'm actually.
You cut out again.
Fucking
I
suspense.
think she's gonna say she's gonna miss next session.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for telling us.
Wait, Saber, did I tell you that I'm gonna be?
Yes. Wait, did you gonna be here? Yes or no?
I will be here next session, or for the one tomorrow, but the week after I will not be there.
Okay.
Love you, BB.
Are you pimping my players out?
They're pimping themselves, so
That makes sense.
I'm actually gonna kill him first.
You know, I'm
Sad.
fine with that, and that makes sense.
I'll
If
see you
he's
guys.
dead, I don't have to
See
worry
ya.
about him being here next week.
All right. Well, have fun, guys.
Yeah, Inkwork,
Later.
thanks for staying, even though it's really late for you.
Yeah, it's good. I have to go to work now.
All right, go. See you later.
Bye.
Hey Saber,
Hey, Boo Boo.
we're gonna go play some Final Fantasy.
I've been playing Final Fantasy.
You've been playing while we've been playing?
Of course. Do you have any clue what my attention span is like, dude?
I imagine you have like 72 monitors just in a complete like omni-dome kind of setup, and you just got something on every one of them. And you're just in a wheelie chair just spinning in circles trying to interact with as many as possible. That's it, right? Just lie to me and say that's exactly it.
Exactly it.
Oh, my life is complete now.
Like, basically, if you ever, like, get idle in your life where you can't work or something, and I feel like everybody here is pretty intelligent, you'll see that because of that, you're not using your mind for anything. You literally have to do several things, or else you just
Go
I don't
fucking
know.
crazy, I'm sure.
Yeah. So I have, like, tons of things going on all the time, everywhere.
Which Final Fantasy, by the way?
14, we're playing online.
Okay, cool.
Yep. He's his first time, so I'm gearing him out as he levels.
I mean, I'm
I
doing all the
should-
hard work, but
I've already done all the hard work.
I should
I haven't even gotta play
probably
with
go to bed, but I think I'm gonna play some video games.
You have fun with that.
that is the wise
Thank
choice.
you. And thank you again for DMing another session.
Of course.
Absolutely.
I will do my best to kill you each week.
Well,
Oh.
so far I've been down to almost every week, so we'll see if we can keep this thing of getting
Hell,
crit
even the
fail
role play
plus-
weeks, you try to get close.
yeah. I'll continue my trend of crit failing plus con for health.
Oh my god. Can't believe
I'm
I
just gonna
actually
keep-
killed two of you.
I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm not gonna take the standard roll. Like,
That's dangerous. You're already so low.
I know, but
You're gonna be the first level 20 player to just barely make it out of double digits. Or just barely make it into double digits. You'll be level 20 with like 40 hit points.
Can I trade my cantrips, or do I have to keep what I picked?
As a cleric, you can trade them whatever the hell you please. Oh no, you're
paladin.
paladin.
Yep.
That's a good question. Let me look real quick. I want to say you can, but I'm not certain.
That's right. You keep flipping that book.
Let me see where are cantrips. Do paladins have cantrips?
I do. So I.
Oh
have to
no,
say
that's
yes.
because you're a
Paladin
warlock.
does.
Yes.
Warlocks do not get to switch them unless they level up.
All right. So when I level up, I can switch them then.
Again, let me be sure, but I think so. Spell slot, spells known.
Because I want to get rid of True Strike and get more of a defensive for other players type of cantrip. So, there's a certain person in our party may or may not be
Yeah,
really bad at
trying
the
to-
points.
Trying to keep my ass alive.
All right, the
Actually,
rules as written is no, but if you have a completely useless spell, then I'm more than
Well-
happy to let you switch it.
It's not useless. It's a True Strike, which gives me an advantage, but I feel like somebody else in our party needs an advantage.
No,
So,
switch it. Switch it out for
Okay.
something defensive. If you can find a cantrip that you think works well, then go for it.
okay.
Cantrips
what's
don't
the
tend to
rule
be very...
for- What's the rule for sorcerers?
What do you mean
You
for
suck in that
sorcerers?
sad.
What do you mean?
What you say?
When can I change up my spells every level, or is it every time I take a
You
rep?
can change one spell every time you level, I think. Let me check again.
Oh, seriously? I didn't realize that.
Sorcerers can, wizards cannot. You can just get new ones. You can just buy a wizard's book who's passing by and have 20 new spells.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
That's why you don't get to change yours.
We're playing 5e, right?
Additionally, when you gain a level in this class, you can choose one sorcerer spell that you know and replace it with another one, which must also be a level which you have spell slots. So yeah, each time you level up, you can trade one out for a new spell.
Alright.
Unless anyone has questions, I'm heading out.
Later.
See you
Night,
later.
night.